On the Decatur Sports Network, it's time for Eagles football.
It's a pass. It's complete to Dane Chapman. It's going to be a touchdown. Decatur, 42 yards. Yeah, baby!
Eagles football is on the air. Today's game is presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Also by Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care, SRPT and Top Tier Performance, Wise Gutter Solutions, Cobb Rental, First National Bank Mortgage, S&J Pharmacy. Also by Bison Creek Homes, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, Hawkins Funeral Home, Kernut and Hafer, and by Grace Fellowship Church. This is the Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Decatur Eagle football on Decatur Sports Network. Last week, the Eagles clinched their second district title in as many years with their 23-17 victory over Springtown. Tonight, the Eagles look to close out the regular season against the Mineral Wells Rams and extend the current four-game win streak and finish the season with an unblemished district record. The Rams come into the game tonight as serious underdogs, fighting for their playoff lives with a district record of 0-2. We're looking forward to a great ball game, and we've got plenty to discuss on your Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show coming up next.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression, and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey everybody, Casey Caraway with the Caraway team. We're on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Chase Chapman's the best in the business. Let's go check him out. Where is he? Chase! What are you doing?
Hey!
Are you sleeping?
No!
You look like you were sleeping in there.
No, I come to check on the guys over here, man.
No, you were sleeping. I'm so tired of this, dude. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to make these commercials. It's hard every time. I'm done. I don't think I can do another one.
For all your seamless gutter needs, give us a call at Wise Gutter Solutions, area code 940-389-7880 for a free estimate. We service Wise and all surrounding counties. We offer new install, repair, leak protection, and cleaning services. We have over 32 different colors for you to choose from also. You can log on to our Facebook page and follow us at Wise Gutter Solutions or our website, wiseguttersolutions.com. We appreciate the opportunity to earn your business and we look forward to speaking with you. Make the wise choice, Wise Gutter Solutions. Go Eagles!
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance in Wise County has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, and life insurance since 1963. We have 2 locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, we're proud to protect all fellow Texans in all Texan ways of life. Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, and Monty Houston are located in the Decatur office across from James Wood Motors. Lisa Bryant and Todd Vineyard are located in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Give us a call or stop by and speak to one of our 6 local agents. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
Welcome back to the Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show. Pat Wadlington here tonight on Decatur Sports Network, and it's time for our roll call of the team. We got Charlie Tibbles on graphics and commercials and everything else. Yeah. Oh, yeah, wait, here.
Yo.
The beard to my left, Tony Mooney on color commentary. You do that every year, every week now.
Every week. I try to stick it in there somewhere in the broadcast.
Is it a new thing? Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Sneak it in subtly.
There's an Easter egg somewhere where it's like, is that a hoot out? No, it's just my name.
Down on your Texas Custom Trailer sideline all night long, Sam Alanis.
You know what, boys? Somebody called me Sideline Sammy today, and I kind of like that.
I do
That's pretty solid.
Let's go with it.
Let's stick with it. I like that.
Absolutely. We got Buddy Kirkland with our stats all night long. He'll make an appearance during our halftime show and our post-game show. And, of course, our number 1 man up top on the camera, Anthony Payton. This week, as every week, I sat down with Coach Huff and discussed last week's game and this week's game. Charlie, let's go to that interview now.
Welcome back to the Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show. We're here with head football coach Steve Huff. Coach, thanks for joining us. Coming off what is the Eagles' 4th straight victory in a row and 3rd district victory, which we just discussed before we went on the air, clinched the district championship for the Eagles in 2023. But it was a dogfight as usual over in Springtown. Just give me your thoughts about the game.
Well, I think as advertised, with it being a rival game like that and being a huge district game, I thought it was going to go down just like that. But at the same time, the kids' effort was great. I think we throughout different times of the ball game, I thought we made some pretty crucial mistakes. But at the same time, the kids overcame them and played well and came up with a big interception at the end of the ball game.
Well, I think in the very first interview we did this season, I think I sat down across their desk like we're doing now, and one of the things we talked about was our new kicker. And Greg McDonald was named the Decatur Sports Network Player of the Game, had 3 field goals, 2 extra points. His kickoffs were good. And really the difference in the game, at least in the point differential, was the points that he scored. So talk about Greg a little bit and the job he did Friday night.
Well, first I wish I wouldn't put that much. I had to count on him that much. Get some more scores in there, but great. It's one thing to have be up in those zones like that and not be able to get in or get a first down, but also just very confident putting him on the field. He carries himself so well for not playing for the last few years, and I actually told him after the game. I said pregame means nothing. He struggled a little bit in pregame the other night, which usually turns out to be a good thing. But again, just as steady as could be, and really proud of the way he played the other night.
When you get into situations like that, I know that you used to kick. Does it give you a little bit more flexibility in play calling when you get down in that area, when you know you're in your kicker's range, you're in a close game like that you can rely on them?
It definitely does. You don't feel like you have to. You don't feel like you have to always score or try to get. Because sometimes you get in those situations and it may be, third and very long, and you're still in field goal range. And rather than doing something silly, you still have an opportunity to get 3 out of it. So it definitely does. The philosophy-wise, it changes, especially down there in the red zone.
So offensively and defensively, what kind of things stood out against the Porcupines that you thought were positive from Decatur, and a couple of things that we might need to work on going into this last final game against Mineral Wells and then our off week?
I like the physicality of the game of the night. It turned into an old school football game. We got in there and it got down and dirty. We were running the ball right at the edge, and felt like that's where we had a little bit more of an advantage the other night. I wouldn't say an advantage, but we were getting some rhythm going there. And the kids, our perimeter kids, do a real good job coming down inside and blocking. So that's one thing they've gotten better as the years has gone on. But I would think I liked the physicality of the way we were running the ball the other night. It wasn't big chunks, but moving the chain in those situations and eating up some of the clock is also a good thing. I thought on defensively, overall, we gave up a couple of things, but when you look at it overall, I thought the kids, I thought they ran the ball well and played physical, because they do a lot of things offensively. We've seen them on video a few times prior to playing them. They do a lot of things physicality-wise because of their size. They push people around up front. And I thought our kids did a really good job holding up in the trenches the other night and making way for our linebackers and secondary to be able to come down and fill and make some plays. And then on the things that, improvement-wise, the thing that aggravated me the other night was just what we talked about. Was one of the positives is Greg kicking the field goals, but the other part of that is not being able to go ahead and get some first downs in those situations. That I think the thing that probably was most aggravating was we could have ended the game with the ball in our hand and needed a first down, got a 5-yard penalty, and kind of put us in a silly situation again. So just some of those little things like that, little penalties the other night bothered us on offense. A lot of shifting and moving and stuff on defense, and it got our kids kind of jumpy the other night, and that is one thing that we have to work on, and we do work on. It's just you get in a game situation, it's all different down there. There's a lot of different noises that we can't practice on during the week. But defensively, again, I think for us, as we go on through this thing, we're going to see another team this week here that runs the ball well, does a lot of things downhill right at you, very physical, and it's to continue to keep that stuff hemmed up and not give up big chunks of yardage, because I'm going to take this game last year. I think we had the ball 3 times in the first half. That's one of those things that gets you out of rhythm. I think we were able to score on 2 of the 3 possessions, but 3 possessions in a half is not very much, and they have the ability to keep the ball away from you and do those things. So, that's on us this week to try to shorten the chains down a little bit and get that taken care of.
Well, tonight it's the Mineral Wells Rams to come here to Eagle Stadium to close out the regular season. And over the last few years, the Eagles have had the upper hand in most of these games, defeating Mineral Wells. I don't know how many years consecutively, but what do you see of the Rams offensively and defensively as you've looked at tape this week?
I'll start defensively first. Defensively, they play about 3 or 4 different fronts, and fortunately during the year our kids have seen just about every front they could possibly see. Again, on Friday night we saw some different stuff from Springtown, but we're going to see all kinds of different stuff this week. A lot of movement, a lot of blitzing. A lot of guys at the line of scrimmage. They play almost like what you'd call a 10-1 defense. They play a lot of man coverage behind it and do a good job with it. So, again, you've got to be very, very patient with what you do. It's not, things aren't going to come in big chunks. You have to figure out how you're going to get the angles and what they're going to line up in. And so worked hard this week on getting the kids just to be prepared for any front that comes out there. And then defensively, again, they have shown in different ball games what I would consider to be not separate offenses, but separate approaches to games. Like they threw the ball 17, 18 times against Springtown, and some other games they may only throw the ball 4, 5, 6 times. Sometimes they'll go a lot of sugar huddle stuff, come very, very quick to the line of scrimmage, put a lot of pressure on your defense. You have to be lined up ahead of time. And then sometimes they'll be in a wishbone set or, a power set or spread out. So they do a lot of things that you have to prepare for. And so, again, fortunately, throughout the year, we've seen a lot of different stuff coming down the stretch here. So, one of the main things against these guys will be getting lined up and knowing your assignment.
Well, we come into this game already clinched the district championship. Mineral Wells, as we discussed before we went on the air, still has life. They need to win this game and then the game following and then get a little help. But they still have life to get into the playoffs, and then we'll have a week off before the playoffs start. How do you make sure that the kids are going to maintain focus after they've already clinched district and have a bye week coming up?
I think that's a great question, because that's something we started talking to the kids about on Saturday morning when I sat down and had a meeting with them. Talking about the win and come back and look at the next week, is the fact that, we have an opportunity here as a group that started out 1-4 to go ahead and win district outright without any blemish. And, having district title that I tell the kids, not having any scuffs on a gold ball. Figure out how you're going to prepare and how we're going to get you prepared and take this in the ball game, because we do have a week off, and to me that should be very inviting for the kids. The fact that we can go put everything on the line this week, play for that district title outright, not worry about to go to a tiebreak or anything like that. Control your own destiny going into the playoffs, and then take a deep breath and slow it down for a couple of days. We'll look at that after Friday night, of course, but I think that's one of the things that's, when you're talking about 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, is trying to put out there what they're playing for. And I think they understand what they're playing for. Besides that, it's senior night for us, and there's a lot of pride in that senior group. So, hopefully we'll come out and put our best foot forward.
So just from an injury front, I know Caden Barnes got back on the field a little bit the other night, played pretty well. I would expect that he'll be back in the lineup and getting snaps tonight against Mineral Wells. Anybody else that you have a report on?
We'll still be without Luke White this week. He's going to need this in the bye week to get ready to go. But we're pretty sure by the first round he's going to be ready to go. But outside of that, we're probably as healthy as we've been this year. Getting Caden back last year was a nice shot in the arm and did some really good things. Matter of fact, I think the first play went in. I think he caused a fumble. Which doesn't surprise me at all with Caden. But at the same time, I think regular bumps and bruises, kids are really taking care of themselves right now. We're doing a lot of treatment stuff and getting all the kids ready to go for Friday. And then we'll gift wrap up that week off as some time to rest and get them a little extra conditioning next week.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a district championship already in 2023. Let's go get one as an undefeated district championship here in a minute.
Thank you very much.
We'll return with more to come on your Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show right after this.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Hawkins Funeral Home is Wise County's only locally owned funeral home and has been serving Wise County and the surrounding area since 1906. The staff at Hawkins Funeral Home is available to you 24/7, 365. Call Hawkins Funeral Home at 940-627-5959 or visit one of their 3 locations in Decatur, Bridgeport, or Boyd. Hawkins Funeral Home, proud supporter of Wise County youth and education and sports.
Welcome back to the Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show. It is time to go down on the field to Sam Alaniz for the Heritage Veterinary Clinic weather forecasts and field conditions. And tonight, that could be a factor, huh, Sam?
Yes, sir. I tell you what, this will be the first night that I feel like field conditions are going to play a major factor because the rain that we got here in Decatur, it definitely flushed out. Now, I'll tell you that the middle of the field right here standing on this beautiful blue D is pretty firmed up. It's pretty firmed up. But once you get off to the runoff, outside of the numbers on the near side or on the far side, either way, it is sloppy. So some of those receivers' intricate routes, some of the cuts, the quick outs and stuff like that, I think they're going to be affected once you start to get outside the numbers, especially out towards the north end zone.
Yeah, we can already see where just from warm-ups it's already getting chopped up down there around the 10-yard line.
Absolutely. Just stepping out there, my feet were sliding around. And I don't know if you can see the puddles on our home sideline, but our home sideline has actual puddles there where our players are going to be standing.
Well, we'll be coming back to you on the Texas Custom Trailer sideline all night long. Thank you, Sam. Now it is time for the medium issue and the Goosehead Insurance matchups around the Wise County area. What do you got, bud?
Well, I'm here looking at the worst app ever created, the Dave Campbell football app, Friday night, whatever. Anyway, I can say there's already a game going on from here in Wise County. That's Whitesboro at Paradise. Paradise is up 21-2 in the second quarter. Also, here in Wise County, Northwest is playing at Burleson, and that one's tied up in the second quarter as well, 14-14. Your Jeterville Eaton Eagles are up 28-0 over Haltom. Bowie is at Breckenridge tonight. Chico is playing at Lindsay. And a game we're going to keep an eye on is probably our next opponent. From what we're kind of reading the tea leaves, Dumas. They're hosting Canyon tonight, and we'll keep up with that score as we go through the evening. Springtown is at Burke Burnett, and Victory is hosting Covenant Classic. Is there for their senior night over on the north side of Decatur. The hated Abilene Wiley Bulldogs are hosting Amarillo Paladuro Dons. Have you ever heard that?
The Dons?
The Dons, D-O-N-S. Anyway, Bridgeport is at Crum. Alvord is at Whitewright. And then, Mama, if you're listening, your Rotan Yellowhammers are playing their rival Roby Lions.
Thank you to Goosehead Insurance for bringing us those matchups. I've got a little bit of an Eagle sports report, a couple of sports other than football that we've probably neglected a little bit too much. Number one, the Lady Eagles volleyball program. They just completed regular season play, and I didn't know this, but Coach Forrester is in her 4th year here in Decatur, and the information and stat that I got was in those 4 years, Coach Forrester's 44-0 in district play. She's got 2 state titles and looking to add to that playoff resume starting on Monday night, where the Lady Eagles play Gainesville at Denton Ryan in the by-district game, 7 o'clock start time. I do know that our own Rob Matthews will be broadcasting that game, and it will be in the form of an audio broadcast, number one, on LoneStarSportsRadio.com, which will be free. I believe he's also doing the live stream for NFHS, but you do have to pay for that subscription. The cross-country program has some good news. The Lady Eagles cross-country advanced to the state meet after their fourth-place finish at regionals in Lubbock. Freshman Reagan Nix led the way with her 10th-place finish overall. The state meet will be at Old Settlers Park in Round Rock this on Saturday, November the 4th, starting at 10 a.m. So good luck to Reagan Nix, Giselle Martinez, Sophia Christian, Madison Schwab, Emma McAllister, Rainey Goki, Grace Knight, and head coach David Park. There is plenty more to come on your Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show right after this.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to your Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show. It is time for opponent scout players to watch on the Mineral Wells Rams. Tony, what do you got on the Rams?
Well, it's pretty interesting. So this is Coach Cody Worrell, however you say his last name. His first year as head coach at Mineral Wells, and they're in a pretty interesting situation. They've got 2 games left, us and Burke Burnett. They have to win one of them, plain and simple. If they don't, they go home and they get to watch everybody else go through post-district play. Decatur has been stifling in its last 3 district games, scoring 132 points and holding Springtown, Burke, and Wichita Falls to a combined 38 points. Not so much for Mineral Wells. Their offense has been kind of rough. Their standout players are quarterback Owen Gadd. He's 38 of 80, 750 yards in passing with a 99.5 QB rating. Jose Garcia and Jovan Ramirez are their 2 ball carriers. And then Preston Harrison is their primary receiver. 6'5", 196-pound wide receiver with 14 receptions, 248 yards, and 7 TDs. Defensively, their standouts are Jonathan Camfield, a sophomore that got boosted up to varsity after some injuries, Clayton Etheridge, Trent Yowell, and Kason Jenkins. So expect to see those guys flying after the ball. 2 injured players, lineman Hunter Menchaca and linebacker Uriel Bueno, are 2 guys that are maybes for tonight that are also primaries. So those are the players to look for Mineral Wells, but the line right now is Decatur by 34.
Well, the players are out on the field for your John Chesnick Custom Homes coin toss. Let's see. It looks like Decatur's going to – I know they're going to receive the opening
Gentlemen,
kickoff.
sorry I missed that. Ernest King is our head official. I'm having some audio difficulties right now.
Well, where you
I'm
were
having
headed
a hard
from,
time hearing you guys at all.
Okay, all right. So Decatur will receive the opening kickoff in the south end zone thanks to John Chesnick Custom Homes for sponsoring the coin toss. You know, Tony, back to what you were saying, I was watching a little bit of tape, and there is one kid on Mineral Wells' team really stood out to me on defense. His name is Trent Yowell, number 15.
Yowell, yep.
He's a defensive end. He's a sophomore. And from what I can tell, he's going to be lined up all night long on Ryan Jimenez, our right tackle. Mm-hmm. And I'm interested to watch that matchup all night. So are we about to have the colors?
Yeah,
okay.
He's 6'2", 180, so that's going to be a good matchup.
Let's take a break while we have our national anthem.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey everybody, Casey Caraway with the Caraway team. We're on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Chase Chapman's the best in the business. Let's go check him out. Where is he? This truck. Chase! What are you doing?
Hey!
Are you sleeping?
No.
You look like you were sleeping in there.
No, I come to check on the guys over here, man.
No, you were sleeping. I'm so tired of this, dude. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to make these commercials. It's hard every time. I'm done. I don't think I can do another one.
For all your seamless gutter needs, give us a call at Wise Gutter Solutions, area code 940-389-7880 for a free estimate. We service Wise and all surrounding counties. We offer new install, repair, leak protection, and cleaning services. We have over 32 different colors for you to choose from also. You can log on to our Facebook page and follow us at Wise Gutter Solutions or our website, wiseguttersolutions.com. We appreciate the opportunity to earn your business, and we look forward to speaking with you. Make the wise choice. Wise Gutter Solutions. Go Eagles!
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance and Wise.
Welcome back to your Total Plumbing Solutions pregame show. Your Black Creek Farm starting lineups for Decatur. Defensively across the front, Keegan Hatchell, Ray Martinich. We may see Caden Barnes back in the lineup at nose guard. I'm not sure just yet. And Ethan Talley on the far side, defensive end. Out your linebackers will be Lane Heston, Wyatt Vincent, Michael Trammell, striker Red Wine. Also look for Keaton Good in there quite a bit. Safeties Cade Brazil and Nathan McCrory. Cornerbacks Antoine Gilbert, Rylan Cavazos. I would expect to see Antoine all over, following around number 2, Preston Harrison, the big junior wide receiver for the Rams. On the offensive side of the ball for Decatur, across the front, left tackle Kalen Wicker, left guard Kitson Womble, center Connor Skelly, right guard Shane Elisegwe, right tackle Ryan Jimenez, your quarterback Jed Ross. Tailbacks will be Nate Palmer and Abram Graham when we go to a two-back set. Cooper Stastny will be your wingback, and your wide receivers will be Gilbreth, Landon Feltz, and Carter Riggins in for the injured Luke White, along with Chase Bird. Special teams-wise, your kicker will be Greg the Leg McDonald, player of the game last week, your punter Nathan McCrory, and your return men Nate Palmer, Landon Feltz, and Antoine Gilbreth. Rams already out on the field, ready to get this one started. Decatur just now running through the helmet. Decatur dressed in what we've all decided is our least favorite jerseys because it's harder to see the numbers here in the broadcast booth. But dark charcoal gray pants and jerseys with blue numbers and blue stripes down the side with white trim. The white helmets with the white face masks. The Rams black pants, white jerseys, and nice and conspicuous black numbers and a black helmet. So ready for some Decatur Eagle football.
Here we go. I'd like to think the Rams just want to get this over with.
Gabriel Bjorn, number 17, out to kick. He's also got a brother, Michael Bjorn, also a kicker. Both of them sophomores. Their brother Jason in the movies.
Yeah, but he's kind of on the down low. You don't see him very often.
No. And your Parker Properties kickoff is short and in the middle. It hits at the 15, and it's still on the ground. That's picked up. Looks like, is that Wyatt Van Zant?
That is Van Zant.
Yep. So the second level of the kickoff return team got that one, and the Vendos are out with about 20 yards of return yardage brought to you by the Roof Guy.
And Trent Yow just made his first appearance of the night.
Yowza. So 11:53 left in your Rosenbaum Dental first period as Decatur's going to take its first snap from its own 35. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Ross takes the snap. Quick pass complete on the far side in the flats. I believe it's to Feltz. He'll zigzag his way across the 35 to the 38, gain of 3.
Caden Montalvo on that stop was a little bit behind Feltz when he got the ball. He got it on his back hip and kind of made things a little awkward to start getting downfield.
Second down, 7 for the Eagles. Palmer in the backfield with Ross. Play fake. Pass is complete to, looks like Carter Riggins. He'll have a Christian Heston first down for Decatur, and they'll spot him right at the Renshaw Drug 50.
Number 8, Jaden Fisher on defense there, and that was a great catch because Fisher was all over him.
Tempo by Decatur. Quick pitch to Palmer. He's tackled in the backfield. Nice play there. That looks like number 7.
Yep, Jaden Peterson.
Jaden Peterson. He was in the backfield and grabbed Nate by his left ankle and never turned loose. Loss of, looks like 3 on the play. Second and 13 for the Eagles. Ross looks to throw it, looks over the middle, now steps up in the pocket, throws it complete to Stastny here on the near side. Short gain out to the 46, gain of 4. And looks like that'll bring, well, yeah, looked like that'll bring up 3rd down and 7. I say short gain, but I forgot we were -3. Oh, is there a penalty flag?
There was a penalty, yep.
My goodness.
Against Decatur.
Sam, if you're having trouble hearing us, you can come up here. I've got some more of the Eagle ears if you want to come get a different pair.
Okay, I got you, but it's very faint. I mean, I can work through this right now.
Move around some cords up here and see on 2nd and 22 for the Eagles. Another flag is on the ground. Palmer's tackled at the line of scrimmage. This looks like it probably is either going to be offsides or illegal procedure. I think it's offsides on the Rams, the way this official here is pointing.
I'll tell you what, Jaden Peterson, yeah, it is offsides on the Rams. Peterson was across the line so fast. He was backside defensive end and ran down Nate before Nate even got a chance to turn up the ball.
So 2nd and 18 for the Eagles on the James Wood scoreboard. 10:20 left in your first quarter, no score. First possession of the ball game. Quick pitch left to Palmer, hesitates at the 40 and going nowhere. He'll be tackled there by
Preston Harrison, number 2.
Yeah, and 28 as well, Braden Etheridge.
Gentlemen, do you have a listed height for number 2?
Yes, it's TALL.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy's huge.
He's 6'5", 6'6" at least.
He is, I'll tell you here in a second.
Third down.
6'5", 196.
Third down 19 for the Eagles. Empty set for Ross. Looks left to throw. Throws deep left down the sideline for Palmer. It's going to be too far. Incomplete.
I did see him at our 7th grade football game warming up the other day. He and a few of his teammates warming up, and that guy is nothing but muscle.
Well, I will say that Coach Huff told me last week in my Springtown interview, and then again this week in my interview for this game, that this guy is the most impressive wide receiver we will see all year. Just a junior. McCrory into punt, he gets it away, and Harrison's back deep, but this punt's going to be too short for him to field it, and the Eagles will down it at the Ram 34-yard line. So 1 first down for Decatur, then a couple of penalties and a punt, and we'll see what.
Yeah, got a little bit of a hum there.
It just needs to be off of that right there. We'll fix it at a break. So 1st and 10, Owen Gadd goes under center for the Rams. Straightaway handoff. Met at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. No gain on 1st down for the Rams.
Looked like Trammell, I believe, on the initial stop. I'm sorry, Keegan Hatchell.
So 2nd and 10 Rams. 8:56 left in the first quarter. No score. 2 receivers wide right. Now Harrison will come in motion. Straightaway give. That's the running back number 9, Jose Garcia, and he has a nice hole. Works his way all the way out to the 44-yard line. 1 yard shy of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd down 1.
Cade Brazil on the final stop right there. He got hit right as he passed the line of scrimmage and stumbled, but Cade was able to get him down before he got a 1st down.
Caden Montalvo enters the ball game. I believe he'll be in the backfield with Gadd. Rams break the huddle and hurry to the line of scrimmage. Gadd under center. Now Harrison comes in motion. Now we've got flags. Looks like illegal procedure. False start against the Rams.
Give us a little breathing room.
Instead of 3rd and 1, it'll be 3rd and 6. Trayvon Perkins comes in the ball game. He'll usually line up as a fullback or a wingback. Rams break the huddle, hurry to the line. Wishbone formation on 3rd and 6. Gadd's going to throw it under pressure. He gets hit, and he does complete it out to number 40, Trayvon Perkins. And that was one heck of a throw by Gadd because he got hit right in the chest as he was releasing that ball. Now, are they coming back?
Yeah, it's
was it incomplete?
Like. Yeah, it was an incomplete pass.
I thought he caught it. It is incomplete, and Rams will have to punt it away from their own 38.
One of their signature misdirection plays. There was in that wishbone offense. He wasn't sure really who had it. He did a good job of hiding that ball.
Gilbreth stands at the Decatur 23, punts away. It's a shank.
We got another flag.
Hits at the Decatur 43, takes a Ram bounce, but Gilbreth picks it up, and he is hammered at the 47. That was number 54, Brandon Gray, and if he was wearing a blue jersey, we'd be giving out an Eagle Auto Body hard hit of the night, but he didn't get it.
Brandon, a defensive tackle for the Rams.
Let's see what this penalty is, but both teams have left the field.
I can't really tell what he's signaling, if anything.
Well, there's a flag here on the Decatur sideline, and there's a flag all the way across the field. Is offsides on Decatur. Oh, my. So that's going to move. That's going to move the line of scrimmage 1 yard away from the line to gain. And we'll see if Mineral Wells is going to change their mind about punting it and go for it. It looks like they did bring the offense back out onto the field. Yep, and the regular Decatur defense. As the Rams break the huddle. A receiver goes wide to each side. Gads in a shotgun formation. And we got another whistle. And now we're going to move it
back to the position it was in before.
I feel like I'm watching tennis.
And here comes the punting crew.
All right. They couldn't get anything going because I wasn't down here, so now we should have some flow.
Can you hear us better?
I got you loud and clear.
Awesome. That was almost some pickleball going on right there.
I do know this. Before I came up here, I heard the sideline official over here giving us grief on our sideline already, talking about a warning.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
So let's try the punt again. Gilbert stands on the Decatur 40. Snap's good. The punt's away. This one's much higher and deeper. And it's over Gilbert's head. Hits at the 25. Takes a nice ram bounce. And it's going to be down at the Decatur 11. So after that flurry of penalties, it worked out better for the Rams than it did Decatur. By about 30 yards. So second possession of the game for the Eagles. 7:15 left on your James Wood scoreboard here in your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation with Palmer directly behind Ross. Now Stastny comes in motion. Play fake. Ross stumbles as he rolls to his left. He's going to try to throw it. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stastny, and he just, I don't know whether he slipped when he kind of reversed out to roll to his left or what, but he almost went down at about the 1 yard line, able to keep his feet.
That's exactly what happened. Based on what Sam was saying earlier about the field conditions, when Ross pivoted, his foot just slipped right out from under him.
But it'll be 2nd and 10 Decatur. They'll look to the sideline for a play call. It's your snap. Straight away give to Palmer. He's got a nice hole. He's out across the 15, works his way all the way out to the 20. Gain of 8, maybe 9. It'll be 3rd and short.
See, that was Caden Casper and number 21, Cassius Johnson on the stop. They, you know, Palmer's kryptonite is you hit him at the ankles and don't let go. He can't go anywhere.
On 3rd and short, they'll give it to Nate. He's got a big hole. He's got the first down, bounces outside along the far sideline, and he's out across the Decatur 35 to the 36. Christian Heston first down, and Nate looks like he may start cooking here any second. Abram Graham will come into the ballgame. Stastny will come out. It's our first look at the 2-back set for the Eagles on 1st and 10. Ross looks to throw it. Rolls to his right, and he'll just throw it out of bounds.
You can definitely tell that we need to work on our scramble drill. This side of the line, our receivers on the near side should have been working with Jed across the field. That's something that I think that we'll probably hammer as the playoffs go on.
Well, we got to, after this game, we got plenty of time to work on it.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10 Decatur, no score. 6:21 left in the first quarter. They'll hand it to Palmer. Tough sledding up the middle. Works his way out to the 39. Maybe, well, they'll mark him at the 40, so a gain of 4. And Decatur will face a 3rd down and
we do have
6.
a penalty against Mineral Wells right here. Offsides or neutral zone infraction here.
Oh, well, good. We will take it. So now it's 2nd and 5 from the 41. Straightaway give to Palmer. Met about maybe a yard across the line of scrimmage, and that was number 15, Trent Yowell. And that kid looks, as a sophomore, he's going to be a good player.
Yes, solid. He picked up Nate and drove him right into the ground.
So 3rd down 4 for the Eagles. 5:45 and counting on your James Wood scoreboard, where both teams have zeros. Pistol formation. Straightaway give Palmer. He's going to be stopped short of the line to gain by about 2 yards.
That was Yow again. Yowza.
So on 4th and 2, the Eagles, at least for now, keep the offense on the field. As many penalties as there have been, you might try to draw them off sides.
I'm telling you, do a hard count, there's a good chance he'll jump.
Finally, the signal comes in from the sideline. Ross tells his offensive line. There is a snap. They'll hand it to Palmer. He does have the first down, and he's across the 50-yard line into Ram territory at the 49. As a Krisha Heston first down as the Eagles keep their second possession of the night alive. Eagles with the tempo. They'll hand it to Palmer. He skips over the 45-yard line, and he's upended at the 42. Gain of 7.
Right now, the Decatur offensive line has got a great first step on the defensive line of the Rams and has got them back on their heels.
Decatur stays in a hurry. They'll hand it to Palmer. He's trying to get the corner on the near side. He's got it. He's inside the 35, stops at the 33, and he's pushed back. I think he wanted to make one of those jump cuts, but he looked like he planted his feet, and he was slid about 2 feet.
I was going to say his feet just decided, hey, we're going to keep going. We got skates on tonight.
We're getting close to that area of the field where it is a little messy.
There's your snap on 1st and 10. Abram Graham with his first carry of the night, and it's a good one. Inside the 25, working his way all the way down to the 20. Another Krisha Heston first down, and the Decatur offensive line starting to push everybody back.
P.R. Mendez, number 3, was the initial tackler right there, and Abram just drug him.
They'll hand it to Graham again. He's through the line of scrimmage, into the secondary, inside the 15, down to the 11, and the Eagles inside the quick car red zone for the first time tonight. Eagles in tempo again. Hand off to Graham again. He's through the line of scrimmage and reaching for the goal line, and he'll score. Abram Graham with a Decatur touchdown from 11 yards out, and the Eagles take the first lead.
He ran over number 21, Cassius Johnson. Cassius hit him on about the 3-yard line, and Abram's like, okay, so what?
A McLaughlin Supply touchdown, and Greg McDonald in for your Decatur Tire extra point. Interesting to see if the plant foot will have any kind of, this will be any different for the kickers with that loose sod. Snaps up, the kick is up, and it's good. No problemo for the Eagles, and with 3:45 left in your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter, it's Decatur 7, Mineral Wells nothing.
County has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, and life insurance since 1963. We have 2 locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, we're proud to protect all fellow Texans in all Texan ways of life. Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, and Monty Houston are located in the Decatur office across from James Wood Motors. Lisa Bryant and Todd Vineyard are located in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Give us a call or stop by and speak to one of our 6 local agents. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Ready for your Parker Properties kickoff, and McDonald boots it toward the north. It's low, fielded at the 5-yard line, brought out across the 20. That's number 8, Judden Fisher. And they'll mark him down at the 27, actually. Tony?
That was a Sam Cannon tackle, and on the heels of that tackle, your Teresa Mater State Farm scoring summary. After a second punt, Decatur started on their 11 and marched downfield. A couple of penalties happened back and forth. Abram Graham was able to tag one in for a TD. Mr. Automatic McDonald had the extra point. Your score is 7-0 Decatur.
Well, it's 1st and 10 Rams from their own 27. Shotgun formation for Gadd. he'll hand it off to Maltavo. He's across the 27, makes it to 28 just for a short gain of maybe 1.
It'll be something to pay attention to with Mr. Automatic, because I don't know if you saw that field goal or that extra point go through. It was not his prettiest kick.
Yeah,
it was pretty low, wasn't it?
I didn't know whether he was just didn't have any confidence in his footing or what, but it's got to be a factor, especially on that north end.
Absolutely. Something to look out for.
2nd and 9 Rams from their own 28. As we move under 3 minutes left here in your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter, shotgun formation for Gadd. He'll send 2 receivers in motion, and one of them will stop in the backfield and go back to where he was. And now we got whistles
going on here.
I believe it's a timeout. A Trinity Realty timeout taken by Mineral Wells. We'll take one as well and be back with more Decatur Eagle football after this.
Hawkins Funeral Home is Wise County's only locally owned funeral home and has been serving Wise County and the surrounding area since 1906. The staff at Hawkins Funeral Home is available to you 24/7, 365. Call Hawkins Funeral Home at 940-627-5959 or visit one of their 3 locations in Decatur, Bridgeport, or Boyd. Hawkins Funeral Home, proud supporter of Wise County youth and education and sports. The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
On 2nd and 9, Gadd tries to throw it looking over to the left side, and the Eagle defense was in the backfield for the sack.
That was Mr. Caden Barnes, by the way.
Welcome back, number 30. So after that loss, it's going to be 3rd down and 15 for the Rams.
Caden had himself a little snap into a Slim Jim after that.
4-man front for the Eagles on 3rd and 15. There's your snap. Gadd looks to his left. No pressure. Throws deep down the left side. Looking for Harrison, and he's got it.
Wow.
All 6'5" of him. He's all the way down to the Decatur 30-yard line. That was Cavazos on the coverage and the tackle, I think. Either Cavazos or Brazil. But definitely a height advantage.
That was Brazil. I mean, Brazil was right there with him, but that height advantage, he caught it in stride and got a few extra yards, and then Brazil brought him down. But, man, that kid can.
And I don't know if anybody's watching it on television. I don't know if you can see on the screen the how big this kid is, but he's like Terrell Owens. 1st and 10, straightaway give for the Rams inside the Decatur 25 down to the 23.
When he was warming up the other day at Mineral Wells Rams Stadium, that he was warming up without a shirt on.
Did you
just
think
sweatpants.
it was T.O.?
And he was wearing just some sweatpants, and oh my gosh, man, he's got to be 6% body fat, if that.
So 2nd and 5 Rams as they try to respond to Decatur's first score. Decatur with a 7-0 lead. Harrison comes in motion. Gadd under center. We've got more motion penalties on the Rams. Gadd doesn't really agree with it. He's going over to talk to the official and try to find out.
Ernest King's staff looks like they get paid by the flag. I don't know.
So they'll move them back 5, and the Rams will face a 2nd and 11 now from the Decatur 28. The Rams huddle, and Gadd had gone over to the sideline to Coach Worrell, and he'll come back into the huddle and give the play. 2 receivers right. Harrison lines up in a slot. There's your snap. Gadd rolls to his right, throws to his right. That's complete here on the near sideline to that's number 8, Jaden Fisher.
You know, it was interesting. Caden Casper, number 16, was the far side receiver. The ball was snapped. He did not move. He stood there and watched that play develop and then started walking back towards the huddle when it was thrown.
Huh.
That was the oddest thing I've ever seen.
Michael Irvin did that one time in Miami. He took a knee. I don't know if you remember that or not, but
no.
Back in the 90s, I was actually at that game. Caused quite a bit of radio discussion afterwards.
I can imagine.
3rd down, 3 Rams. Gadd goes under center. Wishbone formation for the Rams. They'll hand it off, and the running back's inside the 15 down to the 13. He'll have the Ram first down. That's number 9, Jose Garcia.
Garcia had a great spin move, and Nathan McCrory was left holding the air.
That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Thank you to Rosenbaum Dental for sponsoring the first quarter. We'll go to the second with Decatur a 7-0 lead. We'll be back after this.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Shout out to my buddy Steve Mills. Guess he decided he didn't have anything to do tonight. They could be watching a Ranger game, Mills, and you're watching us. Where were you at homecoming? That's what I want to know.
Guys, baseball season ended this past week, buddy.
You must be a Stros fan. On 1st and 10, it's a straightaway give for the Rams. Short gain down to the 10.
Caden Barnes again on that stop. Sorry.
Looks like it'll be, that's fine. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 8. We start your NRS second quarter with Decatur leading Mineral Wells 7-0. But Mineral Wells with a pretty good response so far. Knocking on the door at the Decatur 11. They can get a first down around the 3-yard line. Wishbone formation. Toss to the left to Maltavo. He's inside all the way down to the 5. Not quite to the line to gain, but it'll be 3rd and short. Ball spotted right in the middle of the field at the Decatur 5.
Just want to let you know, Sam, it's the first inning, and the Rangers are already up 2-0. But I know you said baseball season's already over for you.
Gentlemen, I'm not lying to you when I tell you my daughter watched Game 7, and she was in literal tears.
Oh,
this is her first experience with losing. We don't know how the Rangers fans have done it all these years.
Touche, my friend, touche.
Gadd goes under center. He hands it off, straightaway give, and it looks like the Rams have the first down. That was Jose Garcia, who went right behind his right guard. And it'll be 1st and goal, Rams.
Yeah, they're in that nasty, spongy part of the field now.
Yeah, and I would imagine it's probably hard for that defensive front to get any traction to dig in. It is muddy. The Rams break the huddle, and Harrison will split. Whoa. He split out wide left, and when he came to a stop, he slid like ice, almost fell down. Wishbone formation, toss to Garcia, shuffles his feet, and he's near the goal line. He's in, but there is a flag. There is a flag, and it looks like it's in the area of a hold. It is going to be holding against the Rams. That's actually probably a huge penalty.
Lot of yellow flags here in the first half.
I think if they want to maximize number 2, they need to put him on the top side of the field and let him run.
Where it's
Over
just
here, he's
green, not green and brown.
Absolutely. Over here, he's going to fall down. You saw he almost fell down just
Yeah, he
lining
was
up.
just getting lined up, and he almost fell over.
There he goes to the top side. Oh, coming back.
No, he's coming over here to the near side. Ball's now at the 13-yard line. Gadd goes under center. Toss right, Maltavo, and he's blown up right at the 15. Nothing working there for them. He'll make his way down to the, well, where are they going to mark it? Looking at this near side judge. 13. Yep, they'll call him back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. So second and goal for the Rams from the Decatur 13-yard line.
Once again, number 30 on that play, Caden Barnes.
Making himself known. Now they do send Harrison over to the far side where the footing is a little bit better, and Gilbreth follows him over there. Wishbone formation. They'll hand it to Garcia. He's through the line of scrimmage down around the 10-yard line. Looks like he might have the 9. But that's going to bring up third and goal for the Rams. Under 9 minutes left in your NRS second quarter. Still 7-0 Decatur. Rams break their huddle. Harrison lines up here along the left with a slot man between he and the line of. Well, Gadd's going to roll to his right, throws it into the end zone, and it's complete for a touchdown. That's number 16, Caden Caspar. And just like that, Mineral Wells within an extra point of tying this one up.
That was just an old school button hook. He ran right into the corner of the end zone, did a quick turnaround. The ball was right there, and I don't even think we saw it coming.
So a lot of folks running around here for the Rams on this extra point attempt. Now they line up. Gadd is your holder. Your kicker looks to be number 17, Gabriel Bjorn. And the kick is up and it's good, and we're tied with 8:25 left in your second quarter. We'll be back with more Decatur Eagle football right after this.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
My name is Chris Hurst, and
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As Bourne with his kickoff, it's short at the 22, fielded by Carter Riggins. It's on the ground, but now he picks it up and off it to the races at the 40, across the 45. Is it Carter Riggins or is that Antoine?
That's Antoine.
Okay.
He actually, Antoine filled the ball, dropped it.
Guys, that was Carter.
Was it? I thought it
That
was.
was Carter Riggins, believe it or not.
Oh, it was Carter Riggins. Why did I think that was Antoine?
Because he was moving like Antoine. That was awesome, though. Good to see Carter do that.
So Decatur will start this drive from its own 42. Trip receivers to the right, tight to the line of scrimmage. Handoff, Palmer. Runs over one defender at the 45. Out to the 46, gain of 4.
This is not our easiest uniform combination to see their numbers.
It is not.
No.
It is not.
Once again, Jaden Peterson with that backside pursuit just all over Nate.
On 2nd and 6, straight away give Palmer. Met at the line of scrimmage, but breaks a tackle, but he can't break 2. And he might have gained a half yard. They'll mark him at the 47. Looks like 3rd and 5. A couple of outlaw equine scores of interest, especially Canyon and Dumas. Get this, boys. My man, head coach Aaron Dunham's putting it on him. 21-14 Dumas in the second quarter.
Awesome.
Two-back set for the Eagles on 3rd and 5. Straight away give Palmer. Hesitates at the line of scrimmage and thrown down at the 48. Gain of 1. And it's going to be 4th down and 4 for the Eagles.
That was number 34, Uriel Bueno, who was a possible for this game because of an injury. But don't see any hindrances from him right now.
Eagles will punt it away, and back deep to receive the Eagle punt is Preston Harrison, the big junior wide receiver. That kick is up. It's high, and Harrison's going to field it at the 15. It's a fair catch, and the Rams will start pretty deep in their own territory. Actually, it's going to be at the 11.
That was actually pretty funny. Trammell.
Who was that?
That was Trammell looking up at him. I think he came up to his chin.
He ran right up to him chest to chest. Well, looked straight up.
Yeah, face mask chest.
Also out in District 3, Hereford trails Canyon Randall 10-0. In our own district, Burke Burnett and Springtown tied at 7, still in the first quarter. All of those scores of interest brought to you by Outlaw Equine. On 1st and 10, handoff. Javon Ramirez out to the 15-yard line. Gain of 3.
Trammell had no problem with that one.
You know, it's one of those games, man. Eagles have the district championship clinched. They know they got a week off. They know they're 30-point favorites. I mean, it's your classic trap game.
It. Exactly.
And we are tied in the second quarter. Under center for Gadd. Handoff. Running back tries to bounce it to the outside. Looked like P.R. Mendez. And unable to do so, dropped for a loss of 1.
That was Antoine on that stop. But no, that it's with Mineral Wells, like I said, they have to win this one or Burke, or else they stay home for post-district play.
And I think they have to get help also. I think somebody else has to lose.
Now, what I read, and I could be wrong, but it was they just have to win one game to get the nod.
We'll have to study that at halftime.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Under center for Gadd on 3rd and 8. Play fake. Looks to throw. Under pressure in the backfield. He's going to be dropped. Cannot tell who that was, but I think it was the Vendozer.
It was the Vendozer,
yeah.
And who is that? Is Hatchell.
They'll bring up a 4th down.
Sideline Sammy.
Gentlemen.
Is our ambient mic on?
I think it was my microphone. I think I flicked it on because
that's why I thought you were
I
gonna
was
say
about
something.
to change your life, but I decided to wait for later.
Please do.
It's,
Stay
with a
tuned.
nickname like that, you need a fedora with a feather in it and start talking like however the guys from the 30s talked.
Ram punter fumbles it in his own end zone, gets it away, but it is a short kick. Hits at the Ram 30 and takes a Ram bounce out to the 38. But Decatur with great field position to start this possession and hopefully take the lead again here in this ball game.
I did speak for a second with Carter Riggins about his return. He said, I dropped it, and then I was like, oh, crap, I better go.
And that's exactly what it looked like.
That's words and deeds, words and deeds.
Adrenaline kicked in instantaneously. Palmer in the backfield with Ross. He'll back up into a pistol formation. They'll hand it to him going straight ahead. He's out to the 35, gain of 4.
Nate's going to find that one. He's looking for one step. He's going to find that one step here in a little bit and break out.
2 receivers wide left. It's Feltz and Gelbreth on 2nd and 6. Straightaway give to Palmer again, and he's still on his feet inside the 35 down to the 32. 3rd down 4 for Decatur. The NRS second quarter is flying by with 3:35 left before halftime.
Number 2's got to be – he's the tallest cornerback that I've seen, honestly.
Straightaway give on 3rd down to Palmer. I think he's across the 30 down to the 25, and that's going to be good for a Christian Heston 1st down. Yeah, I would think that kid probably has a wonderful chance to play at the next level, but I don't think it's going to be at corner. What do we got going on here? Officials timeout. Talking about what we're going to do after the game. What are we doing?
I think it was a clock situation.
1st and 10, Eagles. Straightaway give Palmer. Now he's got a big hole inside the 20. Down at the 18 is a nice tackle, actually, in the open field by the Rams. But the Eagles are inside the quick car red zone for the 2nd time tonight, and another Christian Heston 1st down.
Yeah, it was Cassius Johnson saved that thing.
Unless we're all coming back because of a yellow rag.
Maybe that's why he got that extra step, is from that hold.
It was a big hole.
It was.
That's not going to make Coach Huff very happy. So after the enforcement of the penalty, it'll be 1st and 20. They'll hand it to Palmer again. He's getting plenty of work tonight. Short gain inside the 40 down to the 37. It'll be 2nd down 18. And we are under 3 minutes left here in your NRS second quarter. Pistol formation for the Eagles. Handoff Palmer again. Bounces to the outside, has a little room inside the 30, spin move. And he's finally dropped at the 29, and it looks like it'll be 3rd down and 9.
Well, that time, Cassius.
Wait, another penalty. It's a holding fest is what it is.
Cassius Johnson had him dead to rights, and Palmer just did that little pause stutter step. But it's coming back again.
A holding fest. Yeah. 2nd and a lot. It's 28 is what it is. Pump fake by Ross. Complete pass along the near sideline to Stastny. He's pushed out of bounds by number 3, P.R. Mendez. But great catch there by Cooper. And a somewhat manageable 3rd down for the Eagles, I guess, considering where they started. 3rd down 16. Graham will come into the ball game, and Stastny will come out. The Eagles look to the side for a play call. And we've got whistles yet again. It's going to be a timeout. Okay. Timeout, Rams, with 2:12 left in your NRS second quarter. We'll be right back after this.
I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey everybody, Casey Caraway with the Caraway team.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, where we are tied at 7 with 2:12 left in the second quarter. Decatur with the football, 3rd down and 16 from the Ram 35. Ross takes the snap, looks left. No pressure. Now he's flushed off to the right side, and Jed's going to tuck it and run inside the 25, pushed out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 20, and he's really close to the line to gain, about a yard shy. And I'm sure that Coach Huff's going to go for this.
A yard or 5 yards?
1
1
yard.
yard. Okay. I don't have my glasses on. Can't even see the other side of the field that well.
Ross in a shotgun. He'll hand it to Palmer. Palmer's got the first down, and he'll be dropped at the 17. And Decatur inside the quick car red zone for the second time on this drive, actually. And another Krisha Heston first down.
The Yowza on that stop.
Decatur hurries to the line of scrimmage. They hand it to Palmer. He's inside the 15, breaks to the outside, inside the 5, and Nate scores. 16-yard touchdown run by Nate Palmer and puts the Eagles up again, 13-7, pending the Decatur Tire extra point.
Very green, very clean south end of the field here. So
yeah, you can do it down here. You couldn't do it out on the other end.
No.
So after the McLaughlin Supply touchdown, it'll be McDonald in for your Decatur Tire extra point. Jace Watson with the holding duties. He's got it down. The kick is up, and that one is good. And it's 14-7 Decatur, 1:42 left before halftime. We'll be back right after this.
We're on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Chase Chapman's the best in the business. Let's go check him out. Where is he? This truck. Chase! What are you doing?
Hey!
Are you sleeping?
No!
You look like you were sleeping in there.
No, I come to check on the guys over here, man.
No, you were sleeping. I'm so tired of this, dude. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to make these commercials. It's hard every time. I'm done. I don't think I can do another one.
For all your seamless gutter needs, give us a call at Wise Gutter Solutions, area code 940-389-7880 for a free estimate. We service Wise and all surrounding counties. We offer new install, repair, leak protection, and cleaning services. We have over 32 different colors for you to choose from also. You can log on to our Facebook page and follow us at Wise Gutter Solutions or our website, wiseguttersolutions.com. We appreciate the opportunity to earn your business, and we look forward to speaking with you. Make the wise choice, Wise Gutter Solutions. Go Eagles!
McDonald falls down as he kicks it off on the Parker Properties kickoff, and it kind of rolls, squibs its way down inside the 20. Actually worked out pretty well, except for Greg.
I mean, I would rather he slipped and fall on a kickoff than an extra point.
Yeah.
Because, that thing, it has some velocity as it bounced its way downfield.
But it ended up working out well because Mineral Wells able to just kind of fall on it at the 14-yard line.
Patrick, Teresa made her State Farm scoring summary. After a drive filled with penalties, Decatur marched downfield. Nate Palmer scrambled in for the TD, and Mr. Automatic had the extra point. With 1:42 left in the game, it is 14-7 Decatur.
On 1st and 10, straightaway give for the Rams. Met near the line of scrimmage and able to push his way out to the 18, maybe 19-yard line. Was the Ram running back. I couldn't tell who it was on that particular play, but looks like it's a gain of 4.5. And now what? Timeout Decatur. Let's stick right here. Let's see if I can get some more. Shout out also to our newest, most loyal out-of-state viewer, our decorated Marine, William Orrin. He's out watching the ball game. Thanks, Will. And tell the kids hello. Let's see if I can get on the. Let's see if all three of us can get on this app at the same time, or if it'll lock it up.
Top of the third, Rangers still ahead 2-0.
That's exciting.
2-2. Oh, is it 2-2? Okay, I'm not updating.
Yeah, the Dumas Canyon game now tied at 21. 6 minutes left before half. And if you weren't listening earlier, the reason we keep going to that ball game is that everybody says that Canyon will beat Dumas, and then Dumas would be Decatur's by-district playoff opponent in round 1 of the playoffs. On 2nd and 6, the Rams will hand it off. Nothing working there as the Eagle defense blew it up at the line of scrimmage, and it looks like it's going to be 3rd down 6, maybe 7.
Another timeout, Decatur.
Decatur's going to take a timeout with 1:23. Let's just go ahead and take one. Trinity Realty timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance in Wise County has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, and life insurance since 1963. We have 2 locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, we're proud to protect all fellow Texans in all Texan ways of life. Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, and Monty Houston are located in the Decatur office across from James Wood Motors. Lisa Bryant and Todd Vineyard are located in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Give us a call or stop by and speak to one of our 6 local agents. Coverage and discounts are subject to quality.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as we crawl close to halftime with 1:23 to go in your NRS second quarter. It's 3rd down 7 Rams from their own 17-yard line. Harrison comes in motion. They're going to give it straight away to Garcia. He's across the 20 to the 21, but it looks like it's going to be a good 2 yards shy of the line to gain. And Coach Huff will take time out again and hopefully try to get the ball back for the Eagles with 1:16 left before halftime. Maybe go down and score again. Let's see if we can go through some other scores of interest brought to you by Outlaw Equine. I've got Chico trailing Lindsay 14-7. Paradise up big over Whitesboro 35-2. That was one of those games that started early, wasn't it, Charlie? They're in the fourth quarter already. Lubbock Cooper, Amarillo Tascosa tied at 14. Again, well, now Dumas has scored again against Canyon, 28-21. That one sounds like a fun game to be at.
Yep.
2 minutes before half. What do we got here? Crum and Bridgeport in a 1-pointer. Crum up 13-12 at halftime. My goodness. Springtown up big over Burke Burnett. Not really a surprise there, 28-7. Stephenville 7-0 over Alvarado. And Alvord 7-0 over Whitewright. That score coming in the first quarter.
So they are going for it.
They're going 4th and 2. The Rams are. Either that or they're going to try to draw Decatur offside. And now they're going to call timeout. I'm sure they're probably going to punt it. But so what was that Rangers score?
2-2 in the third.
2-2 in the third inning.
Top of the third.
Let's see what else I can get here. Go to some 6A games. Some of the Keller schools. Keller Fossil Ridge 35, Keller Central 10. Look at this one. Trophy Club Byron Nelson 27, Southlake Carroll 11 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Wow.
I knew that was going to be a big game. Byron Nelson's got a great ball club. Keller Timber Creek 21, Keller High 17. Allen and Prosper. Well, Prosper beat Allen 37-36, a one-point game. Teams back onto the field after that timeout. And what do you have? Punting unit, or we have the offensive unit? Looks like it's the punting unit with Michael Bourne, the only brother not named Jason, ready to punt it away.
Don't give him an ultimatum.
That's pretty good. That punts away. It hits at the 50, takes a ram bounce, rolls inside the Decatur 40 down to the 37. But Decatur still with 1:07 left before halftime. They lead 14-7 on your James Wood scoreboard. And they'll try to put some more points on the board before heading to the locker room.
Well, Springtown just went it big over Burke Burnett. It's 28-7 now.
So it's Feltz and Gilbert in a stacked formation, split wide left, Stastny in a splot there as well. Carter Riggins is the receiver here on the near side. Now Feltz will come in motion. Ross looks to throw it. He was looking for Palmer on a wheel route and just threw it a little bit ahead of him, incomplete.
He saw it. Palmer had open field, just a little too far ahead of him.
Caden Maltavo on the coverage. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 1:03 left before halftime. Eagles will send 3 wide to the left again. Ross takes the snap, looks left, throws left, completes left. That looks like Landon Feltz, and he's down right at the Renshaw Drug 50-yard line. And a Krisha Heston first down for the Eagles as the clock runs under a minute, stops momentarily while they move the chains. Abram Graham scrambles into the field and now motions out here to the near side. Now Palmer motions out of the backfield to the far side. So it's an empty set for Ross. He looks right, no pressure. Deep down the middle, looking for Graham, and he's in and out of his hands.
Golly,
Incomplete.
guys, we are close to breaking those, and we cannot get a hand. We cannot secure that catch down the field you're at.
Abram had one last week in Springtown going the other direction and hit him in the hands. And Coach Huff told me this morning or yesterday morning when we were talking, he said nobody's harder on himself than Abe. And that's gonna sting. So 39 seconds left before half. 2nd and 10 Eagles. Ross looks to throw. He's going to go over the middle, complete to Gilbreth. He's inside the 30. Spin move at the 25, down to the 24. Clock will stop on the Krisha Heston first down to move the chains. 29.3 seconds left. Now they'll run the clock. There's your snap. Ross will just spike it to stop the clock with 26 seconds left.
Antoine was scrambling to get into position and planted his foot and went into the defense. Had to backpedal to get set.
The scoreboard says we have no timeouts left. I thought we had one. We did?
Yep.
Okay. So 2-back set, 2nd and 10, the ball at the Ram 24. Palmer will motion out of the backfield. Ross takes the snap, play fake. He hits Palmer along the near side. That was that same play they tried to connect to on the a few plays ago that was incomplete. That's a Krisha Heston first down. Eagles in the quick car red zone, and they hurry to the line of scrimmage. 15 seconds, clock running. Ross is going to spike it, stop the clock. It'll be 2nd and 10. 14.9 seconds left. Again, Decatur with no timeouts. They're going to have to throw into the end zone. I don't know that they're going to be able to complete a pass and then get another play off, or even get to the line of scrimmage to spike it for a McDonald field goal attempt. There's your snap. Ross, fade route into the end zone, looking for Carter Riggins. It's knocked away. That was Maltavo coming over from his safety position.
I think we will. Let's see here.
10 seconds left. We got time to throw it in the end zone.
We got time to throw it in the end zone, and then an incompletion, we might have time to get one kick in.
Stastny will come off. Graham comes on. As the Eagles look to the sideline, 19 seconds, 18 seconds left on the play clock. Again, 10.6 seconds left before half. Decatur with no timeouts. Ball at the Ram 12. Ross looks to throw it left. Rolls to his right. Throws it in the end zone. Complete to Carter Riggins for a touchdown. What a catch and what a throw.
Absolutely beautiful. Talk about some poise the Decatur offense has shown in the last 6 plays of just execution, staying calm, getting set. Impressive.
Man, that was just a beautiful McLaughlin Supply touchdown as Ross rolls to his right, fired it to the corner of the south end zone, and Carter Riggins just drug his feet across the pylon for the touchdown. The Greg McDonald Decatur Tire extra point is good, and what execution by the Eagles in the last minute 15 before we go into the dugout. The dugout. It is World Series time. 21-7 your score. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Applications and policy terms may vary by situation.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as we await the Parker Properties kickoff with 4 seconds left before half. Decatur takes the lead 21-7. Tony, Teresa made her scoring drive for us.
Minute 15-second drive. Ross to Carter Riggins for a fantastic catch. Mr. Automatic with the kick. Your score is 21-7, Decatur.
That might have been my favorite play of the entire season so far. McDonald's kick this time, he squibs it again, this time on purpose, and it's going to be covered up at the 18-yard line down there.
Pat, Region 4, District 14 down south. We got the Fredericksburg Battling Billies.
Are you serious?
That's Battling Billies, 28. San Antonio Kennedy Rockets, 0.
Will you put that on your favorites? Because I want to know, every week I want to know what the Battling
Billies are
score
doing.
is, yes. Yeah, it must be. They got to be the Billy Goats. The Battling Billies.
The Battling Billies.
2.8 seconds left before half, and I would imagine that the Rams will probably just hand it off, I would think. Gadd under center with a wishbone formation behind him. He takes it. He takes a knee. And that'll do it for your NRS second quarter. The Eagles head to the locker room with a 14-point lead, 21-7. Coming up is your Carrillo, Sops, and Tibbles halftime show right after this.
Hawkins Funeral Home is Wise County's only locally owned funeral home and has been serving Wise County and the surrounding area since 1906. The staff at Hawkins Funeral Home is available to you 24/7, 365. Call Hawkins Funeral Home at 940-627-5959 or visit one of their 3 locations in Decatur, Bridgeport, or Boyd. Hawkins Funeral Home, proud supporter of Wise County youth and education and sports. The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to the Carrillo Sites Tibbles halftime show here at Eagle Stadium. And we're going to go ahead and do some stats with the awesome, one and only, stupendous, excellent. I can't think of any more adjectives. Buddy Kirkland, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll give you that 20 in a little while, okay, Charlie?
Okay.
The
price has gone up.
Yeah, you know, okay. Well, good evening, Eagle fans. Let's see, our Eagles.
By the way, I better give a score. 21-7 Eagles.
21-7 Eagles. Probably a little less than what we thought it would be, but we're playing on a wet field. We've seen several players slip and fall. McDonald slipped and fell on a kickoff a minute ago, and it's wet, it's muddy, so they're having some fun on senior night here at Eagle Stadium. Right now, your Eagles are basically doing what we thought they would do. We got 14 first downs. We've rushed the ball 21 times for 129 yards. We've had 90 yards passing.
Which almost all of them came in that last drive.
Oh, yeah, the last drive. So, I mean, I think we're finally got on track. Our penalty yardage, 4 penalties for 32 yards, okay? Not good, not bad, okay? I think that's mediocre.
What's Mineral Wells penalties?
Their penalties are
like 80 for
they're
like
6. No, they're 6 for 32. So
seems like we've had more than 10 penalties.
No,
though.
that's about 10 penalties is about it. That's all I've got track of. So, and I've
There
been
you go.
awake up there. I didn't take a nap this time.
Okay.
So I'm good to go. Anyway, our third down conversion rates were 3 out of 8, and on our fourth down conversion rates we're 1 of 1. We've got 20 tackles as a team, and we've got 2 sacks for a negative 13 yards.
There you go.
On defense. So that's the way to hustle on our defensive guys. As far as leaders are concerned, Nate has 17 rushes for 82 yards. He'll get his 100, I'm sure, or more.
Yeah. He's
Abram,
going to get more than that. He's
Abram-
going to get 150.
Abram in like a half series, he's got 32.
Yeah, and there were
then-
those 3 runs.
Yeah,
pretty
3
much
runs
those
right there.
down
That's
here.
it. And then Jed's got 15 yards on 1 carry, which was right down here, which was a good play on his part. As far as passing is concerned, Jed is 7 of 15 for 90 yards.
You know, that's a little bit under his normal. That's a little bit under his normal average because he's usually higher than 50%.
He's much higher normally. I mean, it's usually he's only missed a couple. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A couple of throws. So he's
with 15 throws. I'd expect him to normally be around 11.
Sure, you're 11 for
Yeah.
15 is a pretty good number to look at. As far as receiving is concerned, Carter Riggins, believe it or not, is our number 1 receiver. 2 catches for 29 yards. It was all on the touchdown play.
Right.
Beautiful play. Good play call, too, by the way. Who's it going to? Is it going to go to Antoine or Nate, right? Wrong. Carter Riggins. Out of nowhere. Antoine's got 1 catch for 25 yards. Nate's got 1 for 13. Cooper Stassey's in there with 1 catch for 12. And Landon 2 for 11. As far as our defense is concerned, Wyatt, the Vinzant, is our leading tackler right now. He's got 5 tackles, and he has 1.5 sacks for negative 3 yards. And Caden Barnes has got another sack, half a sack, pardon me. So
I bet Caden's probably got 4 tackles, though, doesn't he?
he's only got 2 tackles. Caden Barnes has 2.
Seems like we called his name more than.
You called his name a couple of times, but like I said, I think he's got 2 tackles so far. Everybody else, 2, 2, 2, 1. Somebody that's been strangely quiet this evening, and it disturbs me down to my core. And that's number 4, our illustrious Lane Heston. No tackles tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Well, if I'm on the offense, I'm keying. I'm keying on him.
Yeah, I'm keying on him every time because
he's been the leading tackler of almost every game we've done this
and
year.
he's in on
so.
every play. Yeah. So, but at that outside linebacker position, I've seen him being double teamed a couple times.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we're looking at. But as far as our offense is concerned, it took us a little while to get on track. But once we did, I think we're okay. What's going to happen is you keep running Nate, and you keep running Nate, and you keep running Abram, and you keep running Abram. You're going to wear that defensive line down, and that's what we do the best. Once we wear that line down, you're going to see some 70, 65-yard runs from either one of them.
Right.
Okay? So, like I said, it's been a good game. It's been a defensive battle. I mean, those guys from Mineral Wells have got, Trent Yowell. Trent Yowell, number 15, is their leading tackler with 6 tackles. So they're getting in on us as well. But a lot of the tackles have been kind of down the field. What I love about this stat right here particularly is the fact that we don't have one of our secondary as a leading tackler. Okay, we got a linebacker, and he's making great tackles and good moves. So happy with the way the defense looks so far. There's going to be some footing issues as the game goes on. Because as you run on this field, it's going to get sloppier. And that's okay. It's what it's supposed to do. But if I'm not mistaken, this is the last game we'll use this field for, so this year.
Yep.
And then maybe we'll get some a different maintenance contract or something and get somebody to do some really good upgrades on the grass and keep the grass field. That'd be fine, as long as we take care of it. So,
Sure. All right,
yeah.
Buddy, let's take a quick break.
Sure.
And then when we come back, we'll talk about what we expect to see in the second half.
Yes, sir.
And we'll do that real quick, and then we'll bring in the Big Blue Marching
Big Blue
Band.
Marching Band, the pride of Decatur.
Be right back.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Welcome back to the Carrillo Sipes Tibbles halftime show. Here with Buddy Kirkland talking about the first half, and now let's talk about what we expect to see, Buddy, the second half.
Well, I think a lot of the second half, you're going to get a heavy dose of the Decatur seniors. It is senior night.
Yeah.
So you're going to see a lot of the seniors in there that you don't normally see on a regular basis. Plus, you're still going to get a heavy dose of the, the Nate and the Antoine, because they're both seniors as well. So they want to go out, their last home game as a senior, go out with some high expectations.
With some moxie.
Yeah, moxie, a little strut. But I see our defense kind of honing in a little more. In the first part of the first half, they were gaining a lot of yardage on the ground, but then we made some adjustments, and I don't know if you saw them or not, but they were right down there on the sidelines together, and the coaches made some adjustments with them. And when that happened, we started stopping that little off-tackle run they were doing, because they were going straight off tackle and gaining 10, 12 yards. So I expect to see our defense tighten up. I expect to see our offense probably try to stay on the ground quite a bit.
Yeah.
But
Get this clock running.
Yeah, we'll only throw when we have to, if we have to.
So I got a quick question for you.
Sure.
So your brother played for Coach Atkinson.
Correct. I saw him last week.
And they ran the wishbone.
Yes.
They're running the wishbone.
Yes.
So is Charlie up there telling you, okay, that's 24 power?
No.
That's 50 sweep.
No, we're a little older now, so we don't really remember those things.
You don't remember those plays?
No, but they
34 options. They're not running an option though. Out of that.
They're not. They're running that wishbone, but they're running that broken bone a lot. Is what they're doing. So, I'm a split back veer guy. So I ran the split back offense.
Yeah, you played for.
Yeah, we played
did
for.
you play for Coach Cartwright?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'll have to say that. But it played for him from the time I was in the 7th grade until I graduated.
Okay.
But anyway.
Now, were you there when Billy Joe Turnover was there?
Billy Joe Turnover was a freshman when I was a senior.
Okay.
And we used to take those kids outside in the backyard at one of my friend's house and just beat the tar out of them every day.
Billy Joe, he ended up with probably the best NFL career, where you play there for like 16 years and you're primarily a backup.
Yep.
You hone in your golf game. Yep. You play out these great golf tournaments.
Yep. And the cool thing is, he's got a full pension when he retired.
He's got a full pension. He played in the NFL 6 years.
The only player, the only quarterback I think that had a better gig than him was that the guy from South Lake Carroll, Chase McDaniel. He was a backup for all his life. He made $36 million as a backup quarterback.
Yeah, I mean,
unbelievable.
Yeah, either that or kicker.
Oh yeah,
kicker.
I know kicker's got a lot of pressure involved. If you're a backup quarterback and you get put into a game in the middle of an NFL game, you're supposed to suck. So it's going to be okay. You're not the starter, so it's no pressure. But
that's true. We were looking the other day in Fitzgerald. Fitzpatrick.
Mike. Fitzmagic. That's it.
Yeah,
Fitzmagic.
Yeah, he was 16 years as well as a backup.
A journeyman, and look at him now. He's a millionaire. Go figure.
There you go.
And he gets a pension.
There you go.
So he gets that nice fat check every week.
What did we do wrong?
I don't know. I think maybe I ate too much.
I think I'm too
that's what
fat
it
and
is.
slow to have ever done anything like that.
That's crazy. But I tell you what, I see.
Back to our game
Yeah,
at
back
hand.
we digress. Back to this game tonight. By the way, the last count I had, Rangers were down 3-2 in the third.
Okay.
The offense, I think we'll see a lot more action out of them, and you'll see some, like I said, some of the seniors that don't normally play a lot.
Mhm.
You'll get to see them in on the game because that's what we try to do. Hey, what's that I hear?
I hear the Eagle Dolls coming up.
That's correct. So not that the Big Blue Marching Band can't be far behind. So all you people waiting to see and hear that, get yourself.
Yeah, I know. A lot of times we can't show you or can't play the Eagle Dolls because
Yeah.
they get us on the copyright
Sure,
issues
sure.
for the songs they use.
Yeah. We don't
Let's-
want to have to spend $1 million.
Let's turn this up here and see
Sure,
what songs
see what
we're
we got.
using. At least we can listen to Tony.
Yeah. Tony's got a cool voice.
Junior Lieutenant Gabby Mull. Junior Lieutenant Chloe Coker. Sophomore Lieutenant Catherine Fulton. Senior Social Officer Catherine Stroud. Junior Social Officer Caitlin Howard. And the Eagle Doll of the Week is Landry Holloway. Tonight, we would also like to recognize our senior line members, Jocelyn Espinoza, Alyssa Henson, and Leah King. Tonight, the Dolls will be performing a palm routine to Rescue Me. Captain, is your line ready?
Well, let's see here.
Your Decatur High School Eagle Doll drill team. And now, Decatur, please welcome to the field the Decatur High School Big Blue Marching Band. Due to field conditions, the BBMB will be performing a stationary show of their music from their marching show, The Upside Down, for the last time. Music from Stranger Things, music written by Peyton Brover, Carlos Botello, guard work by Michael McNeil. The band is under the field direction of Bailey Johnson, Aiden Mosley, and Luke Wilson. The section of the week is the seniors. Thank you, seniors, for all the years you dedicated to our program. The BBMB directors are Ginger Dillard, Caleb Hessert, Eric Lawson, Holly McNeil, and Eric McNeil. We would like to thank the Decatur Walmart, Wise County Sheriff Department, and the Decatur High School Ag Department for all your support. Please enjoy the Upside Down for the last time.
Here we go, Decatur High School Big Blue Marching Band. And the reason they couldn't march tonight is they have a demand from the coaches on the other side. They didn't want them to tear the field up during halftime, as opposed to, playing football on the field. Let's just walk around on the field is going to tear it up. But anyway. I'm sorry, buddy.
That's okay. If it were me, I'd have had a four-wheel drive contest out there or something, just because they said not to do that.
Eric McNeil. Eric's.
He's a good
Eric
guy.
took the high road.
Yeah, he's
he
a
took
good
the
guy.
high road.
Yes, he did.
Listen, Eric McNeil's awesome, man.
Yes, he is. I think he's incredible. I think what he's done with our music program here in this high school is unbelievable.
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. I love everything they do in the band. I was in the band. From the 6th grade, I was first chair snare drum.
There you go.
Boyd High School. So 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. When I got to be a freshman, they didn't do like we do nowadays. You couldn't be in the band and play football. That just wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
So I had to give it up. But I played in stage band the rest of the time in high school, so it was okay.
Good deal.
A lot of fun.
Yep. That's what I did all the way through high school. Ended up going to Texas Tech and marching in the band there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You
Guns
go
up.
from a band when we had like 95 people in our band when I was in high school, and then go to a band that marches 438 people, and all of them were fantastic musicians.
That's incredible.
It was definitely an eye opener for this Decatur kid.
I'm sure it was.
Playing in a band like that.
Wow.
But
Guns
it was
up.
a lot of fun.
That's all I can say. Guns up.
Those 2 years, I marched 2 years, and I was mascot 2 years. So the marching those 2 years was, man, it was so much fun.
I bet it was.
A whole nother thing. Here they learn one show, right?
Yeah.
For their contest.
You learn a show every week.
We were 4 shows a year.
Yeah. When I marched in Boyd, we learned a different show every other week. Anyway, back to football.
Back to football. Well, we are at halftime.
It's halftime.
It is the band
We're
time.
hitting up on the band stuff.
Yeah.
We were looking at some local scores a second ago, and my phone zapped on me.
Well, it is the
greatest app in football.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the worst app ever created.
Oh, it's the greatest app, Charlie. Come on.
And I'll give you some scores here. Jacksboro playing yesterday, beating Millsap 24-17. Paradise smoking Wattsboro in a final 48-9. The Northwest Texans up over Burleson. Oh, they beat Burleson. Centennial 38-20. That's the final. The Jeterville-Eaton Eagles losing a heartbreaker to Haltom, 35-34. Bowie tied up with Breckenridge at halftime. Bowie's 1-7, so it'd be good to get a win up there in the Jackrabbit land.
How about some scores of local interest? The Canyon Eagles 28, the Dumas Demons 35.
There you go.
So that's something we want to think about.
Chico losing to Lindsay 7-28.
Wow.
And
Springtown is all over Burke Burnett 35-7 at halftime.
I've got Decatur. Their game against Gilead got canceled. The Victory.
Yeah.
They got canceled, so I guess they're going to play next week.
Yep.
The hated Abilene Wally Bulldogs.
Hated, loathed.
Beating Amarillo 27-3, and Crum beating Bridgeport 27-19. Alvord beating Whitewright 20-7. And Mom, if you're listening, they're going to call this 6A game 40-0. Roby over Rotan.
Oh.
So Pat, you were pointing at something. What were you pointing at? Just grab him.
Grab him.
We got time?
Grab him by the earlobe.
I don't think we have time. All right, Pat, I'm going to hand you the headphones. I got yours.
I got yours.
You got Tony's. I got Pat's.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to head back up to the Crow's Nest, or the Eagles' Nest, pardon me, and get ready for this second half. Let's go, Eagles. Yeah, it's chilly.
Ready to start your Triple T Windows third quarter with an Eagles kickoff. Your score 21-7 Decatur on your James Wood scoreboard. And it is time for the final 2 quarters of regular season Eagle football in 2023. Who? Oh, Sam. Charlie was saying he's sorry he didn't have your mic up. I was pointing to you, though.
I heard you. I tried to talk, and then I noticed that my voice was just like what my students do sometimes, turned off.
Yeah. Greg McDonald with your Parker Properties kickoff. It's high, fielded at the 12, out across the 25 to the 30, and a big hit. That might be your Eagle Auto Body hard hit of the night right there. And that's
Lane Heston.
That's going to go to Lane Heston.
I tell you what, that was the Ram. That looked like 2 Rams hitting and then one losing badly.
It was Jaden Fisher.
Fernando Escobar just said, I think that's the Eagle Auto Body hard hit of the night right there.
1st and 10 Rams. They trail by 14. Gadd will go under center, and Harrison will come in motion. Toss to the left to Garcia. He gets to the line of scrimmage, and looks like it'll be a gain of 2 out to the 35.
I don't know, man. With a weapon like Preston Harrison, I would just think you'd be doing everything you can to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah, they've only targeted him like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, we failed to mention, I don't know what he coaches, but former Eagle Harrison Haney on the coaching staff for the Rams.
I think he's the 9th grade coach, I believe. I talked to him last week, and I think that's what he told me.
Gadd in a shotgun on 2nd and 7. Looks to throw it, looking left. He's looking down the left far sideline, and that's incomplete. I think he was intending for Deshaun Davis, number 6.
Haney also told me he's their technology guru in Mineral Wells, so somebody say a prayer for him over there.
I was about to say.
Woo. That was Casper, number 16.
Okay. I saw a 6. I just didn't know if there was a 1 in front of it.
Before it. Yeah.
So 3rd down, 7 for the Rams. Opening possession of your 3rd quarter. Decatur leads 21-7 on your James Wood scoreboard. Gadd in a shotgun. 2 receivers left. Decatur showing blitz here from the near side. Gadd rolls left. We've got whistles.
Jumping off sides, I think.
Looks like it's going to be a false start against the Rams. Was that one of the coaches kicking the floor over there? Oh, it was Zimmer. Zimmer's got a heavy left hand.
That or he had a hammer in it. I don't know which, but
it was pretty intense. So 3rd down, and they'll call it 12. As Gadd gets a play in from Coach Worrell on the far sideline, comes into the Ram huddle. Snap is back. Gadd rolls right, under pressure, looking right, throwing right, looking for Harrison, and that's just way out of bounds and incomplete.
Plus about 4 or 5 feet over his head.
That pass was caught by Coach Palmer over here on the sideline. He's showing off his hands to all his boys.
So a punting situation on the opening possession of the 3rd quarter.
Did we ever determine if the Rams need help to get into the playoffs?
I blew it off.
Okay. It is that inconsequential. I understand.
We may have plenty of downtime in the next 24 minutes.
Copy that.
Yeah. So Phelps and Gilbreth both back deep to receive the punt. Snap is good. It kicks away. End over end. It's going to be Phelps at the Decatur 34. He's out across the 40, across the 50. Still on his feet inside the 40. Landon Phelps all the way down to the Ram 34-yard line. And that's a good 35 yards of return yardage for the roof guy.
The roof guy's going to be happy today.
Yeah.
Jaden Peterson is the only thing that stopped Landon from getting more, probably another, 15, 20 yards.
And he stopped him from behind. Did you see him explode through that tackle?
Oh, yeah.
Trips tight to the left for Decatur in a pistol formation with Carter Riggins split wide right. Ball on the left hash. Now Stastny will come in motion. Straight away give Palmer. Big hole out across the 30, or inside the 30 down to the 28. one man there that caught him, or he would have been in the end zone.
That was Kason Jenkins, number 20.
2nd and 4. Eagles with tempo. Handoff Palmer again, bounces to the outside and breaks a tackle. He's got a first down inside the 25 down to the 23. I don't know who that was that had a hold of him in the backfield, but Nate able to be strong enough to just break free and get the Eagle first down.
I couldn't see which offensive lineman on that side stayed with that block that allowed him to kind of shove it off.
Play fake. Ross fires over the middle a little bit too high for Carter Riggins, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Carter in double coverage on that play.
Gilbreth all alone wide left as a tight trip formation to the right side for the Eagles, and Palmer directly behind Ross in a pistol. Snap. Straightaway give Palmer inside the 20. Down to the 19 and pushed backwards. A gain of 4, but the Eagles inside the quick car red zone by a yard.
That was Bueno on that stop, number, I believe, 34. Yeah, Uriel Bueno.
Oh, Mui? Mui?
Muy Bueno. Taco Bueno. Oh.
3rd down 6. Handoff Palmer. He's inside the 15, still on his feet, all the way down to the 12, I believe.
That was Kitson Womble on that block that was just fantastic.
That is going to be good for another Christian Heston first down. The officials wind the clock with 9:10 to go. 1st and 10 Decatur. Handoff Palmer, straightaway give. Works his way down near the 10-yard line. That's where they'll spot him. Short gain of 2.
Number 1, Montalvo on that play for the Rams got stepped on pretty hard on his ankle.
On 2nd and 9, Palmer's going to, Ross is going to throw it, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Feltz, I believe.
Yeah, he had the Caden Casper, number 16, was defending. He was the only one that got a hand on that ball.
Intended for Phelps. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down 9 for the Eagles. There's your snap. They'll give it to Palmer. Hesitates at the line of scrimmage. Hit at the 5 and pushes his way in for a touchdown. Touchdown Nate Palmer, and Decatur takes a 27-7 lead with 8:31 to go in your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter. Fourth McLaughlin Supply touchdown of the night. And McDonald in again for the Decatur Tire extra point. Snap's perfect, the hold's perfect, and the kick is 2. It's 28-7 Decatur, 8:31 to go here in your 3rd quarter. We'll be back with more Decatur Eagle football after this.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey everybody, Casey Caraway with the Caraway team. We're on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Chase Chapman's the best in the business. Let's go check him out. Where is he? This truck. Chase! What are you doing?
Hey!
Are you sleeping?
No.
You look like you were sleeping in there.
No, I come to check on the guys over here, man.
No, you were sleeping. I'm so tired of this, dude. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to make these commercials. It's hard every time. I'm done. I don't think I can do another one.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, where Greg McDonald tees up your Parker Properties kickoff. 28-7 Eagles, your score. Tony, Teresa made her scoring summary.
Yes, sir. After a great punt return by Feltz, taking it back to the 35, Nate Palmer punched it in with a commanding run, and then Mr. Automatic McDonald with the extra point. Put your score at 28-7 Decatur.
Jaden Fisher fields that kickoff, brings it to the 30 here on the near side, and then reverses field, takes it all the way across to the far side where he's tackled. And I've got 2 flags on the field. Let's get an explanation from our referee. Holding against the Rams. That's going to back them up.
There's a couple flags there, and I think they're choosing to assess the holding there. One that's furthest back.
Outlaw Equine's going to even give us a Ranger score right now. It's in the top of the 5th, and right now the D-backs with a 1-run lead, 4-3 against your Texas Rangers.
It was a leadoff home run last inning that Uvalde gave up.
On 1st and 10, toss left. That's to Ramirez. That play was going to the right side of the offense. There was nothing there, and he reversed field back to the left. Gets a few yards out to, looks like the 25, and a gain of 5.
Gilbreth and Hatchell on that stop there. Once he reversed field, he was trying to get to the open, but they were not going to let him.
They said a no.
No.
Negative.
Here we go.
Yeah. Let's try to figure out this business about whether the Rams can make the playoffs or not. Quick. 2nd and 5. Gadd under center. Fakes a toss. Looks right. Throwing deep down the sideline for Harrison. And incomplete. Cavazos on the coverage, but that ball was a little bit inside, and Harrison just couldn't make the adjustment. And also a lot of grass flew up in the air, too. Like his feet kind of came out from under him.
Well, I'll tell you what, when he saw the ball and he knew that he had started adjusting his pace, his legs, I mean, he just flew past. That kid ever gets in the open and gets hit in stride.
I don't know if you guys saw on 3rd down, the outside receiver of the 3rd down of the last drive, the outside receiver lost his footing on his route on the 40-yard line, turned it into a one-man route.
3rd and 5 Rams. Gadd in a shotgun. Rolls to his left, looking left, throws left, incomplete. That was over the head of Caden Kaspar, and he was open. That ball was just a little too high.
Yeah, he went up for it, just got a fingertip, one hand on it.
Would have been good for the Ram first down, but no go on the incomplete pass, and Mineral Wells will have to punt it away.
The Knights of Nick.
So Feltz and Gilbreth stand at the Decatur 44, waiting to receive this punt from Gabriel Bourne. Snaps away, the punt's good, and it's going to be Feltz again from the Decatur 35, gets across the 40, makes a cut. He's going to be upended at the Decatur 48-yard line. Still good field position for the Eagles, as it looks like so far in the first part of this Triple T Windows 3rd quarter, Decatur coming out and kind of taking control of things.
Was Aldo Tejada and Braden Etheridge on the stop there for the Rams. Back it up, back it in.
3 receivers wide right. Quick pass complete to Feltz in the flats on the far side. And he's into Ram territory. He's got a crucial help. There's a yellow flag on the ground.
Now, is that the newest hip-hop song that you guys know the words to is the question.
Well, I don't know the words to it, but.
My name is.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Hey, I'm not really with it in terms of rap, but there's some good stuff out there.
That's going to be holding on Decatur. That's going to negate about a 12-yard gain and a first down by Feltz. And after they assess the holding penalty, it's going to be first down again, but 1st and 13 from the Decatur 45. 3 receivers tight to the right. Now Stastny will come in motion. Hand off Palmer, straight away give, big hole, cuts at the 50, and just could not get away from, that's number 5, Josh Petrie.
What was funny was Palmer got to the second level, and Caden Casper, number 16, was running next to him and realized that it was Palmer that had the ball.
But Petrie, another one of those sophomores that's playing on defense that flies around to the ball along with Yowell. Yowza. Second down, 7. Quick pitch, Palmer to the far side. He's got the corner and a Decatur first down all the way inside the 40, and there's another flag. Man. I mean, I'm not a betting man, but I'm thinking there's a hold on Decatur. Yeah.
Yep. Let's clean it up, boys.
So second down, 7. Snap is back. Quick pitch, Palmer this time to the near side. He's going to be dropped at the 45, about 3 yards shy of a first down. So it'll be 3rd and 3.
Backside pursued by number 28, Braden Etheridge.
Eagles hurry to the line of scrimmage. Ross throws it here to the near side. It's complete to Gilbreth, and his feet completely came out from under him, but he was able to maintain concentration and reel it in. That's a Christian Heston first down at the Ram 36. Good catch there by Antoine. There's your snap. Quick pass complete to Feltz on the far side. He'll work his way inside the 35 down to the 33. You know, we've seen games here when this field's been wet, but I don't know that I've ever seen one where they've had this much footing issues.
It is soaked.
This is one of those deals where I step right here off the Texas Custom Trailer sideline, and you could see the water just come up from the ground.
Another flag.
Yep, there's another flag. And Coach Huff not happy about it. Oh, it's a chop block.
Chop block against the Eagles.
Yeah, Sam, it's a good thing this is our last game of the season here because it's the rain we've already had and the rain we're getting.
I don't think it would have been that bad if we hadn't gotten about 3/4 of an inch in the middle of the day today. I think it was. I talked to Coach Huff yesterday morning, and he said it was kind of soggy down here, but we had some sunshine yesterday, and it didn't rain this morning. But, man, I guess it was about noon. It rained real hard for about 30, 45 minutes. I think that was just the end of it. 3rd down, 22. 2nd and 22, excuse me. Ross drops straight back, under pressure, throws it down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Feltz, but looked like a little miscommunication between them.
That and Feltz is in double coverage.
Got some more scores brought to you by Outlaw Equine. Brownwood 14, Andrews 6. Trying to get some scores out in Region 1 since we're going to be starting the playoffs here in a couple of weeks. But it's 3rd and 22. Ross in a shotgun. He'll roll to his right. Counter draw to Palmer, and he's got all kinds of room inside the 30. Dropped at the 29, and that was one heck of a tackle by Preston Harrison. I mean, there's not very many people that can tackle Nate in the open field like that.
And he did.
But I will say, if the turf hadn't been, it didn't look like Nate had any confidence to make a cut. He just ran right into him.
Well, yeah, he made that decision about 3 or 4 yards away from him and said, all right, we're just going to go into contact.
4th and 3. Ross looks to throw it, throws it complete to Gilbreth for the first down right at the 20-yard line. Nice pass, nice catch on the out route. And that was right there against number 2. And it's a Christian Heston first down, and the Eagles back in the quick car red zone. 4:10 to go here in your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter. Straightaway give to Palmer. Has a hole, breaks to the outside at the 15. He's going to be dropped back at the 16. Number 21 there on the play, Cassius Johnson.
A little update on Canyon and Dumas. It is tied in the 3rd quarter, 35-35.
That is probably a slugfest. 2nd down, 7, Decatur from the Ram 17. Ross looking for, is that Feltz?
Yep.
Yeah, looking for Feltz, incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down 7. I just don't think there's any chance at all that Decatur would try a field goal. I mean, maybe if they were an extra point distance, but not from here. Not with this ground the way it is. Trip receivers tight to the left. Palmer stands to the left of Ross. 3rd and 7. Straightaway give Palmer. He's inside the 15, inside the 10. Nate still on his feet. He's got the 1st down inside the 5, and another stinking penalty. Another holding call. Man.
I mean, I don't know if it's if the ground being a factor in how they're trying to block and ending up with holds, or it's just mental errors.
Yeah, Coach Huff just looked at this judge over here on the Decatur sideline and put his palms up in the air like, what do we do? 3rd down 5 from the 15. Nearing the 3-minute mark here in your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter. Pistol formation. Handoff Graham. He's inside the 10. He's got a Decatur 1st down, still on his feet, crawling for the end zone, and he's going to be about 1 yard short. But one heck of a run by Abe Graham. And it's 1st and goal, Eagles.
That little dip step he did when he got to the 2nd level was just incredible.
His feet are so quick.
They are.
It's like you can't even see him. So 1st and goal, pistol formation. They're going to hand it to Graham again, and he's into the end zone for an – and guess what?
Another flag.
Oh, it's offside. It's offside on the Rams. That's going to be an Eagle. McLaughlin Supply touchdown. They'll decline that penalty and extend their lead to 34-7, pending the Decatur Tire extra point. There's your snap and hold. The kick is up. And as usual, McDonald's kick is good. With 2:45 left in your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter, it's 35-7 Decatur.
For all your seamless gutter needs, give us a call at Wise Gutter Solutions, area code 940-389-7880 for a free estimate. We service Wise and all surrounding counties. We offer new install, repair, leak protection, and cleaning services. We have over 32 different colors for you to choose from also. You can log on to our Facebook page and follow us at Wise Gutter Solutions or our website, wiseguttersolutions.com. We appreciate the opportunity to earn your business, and we look forward to speaking with you. Make the wise choice. Wise Gutter Solutions. Go Eagles!
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance in Wise County has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, and life insurance since 1963. We have 2 locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, we're proud to protect all fellow Texans in all Texan ways of life. Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, and Monty Houston are located in the Decatur office across from James Wood Motors. Lisa Bryant and Todd Vineyard are located in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street. Give us a call or stop by and speak to one of our 6 local agents. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
McDonald with your Parker Properties kickoff, hits at the 5 and rolls into the end zone.
Barely.
It
died at the 1 and just limped across the end zone.
Oh, man. Tony, what do you got? Teresa Mater.
Teresa Mater State Farm scoring summary. Starting on our 48, Decatur again with the penalties. March downfield with Abram Graham punching it in for the 6. McDonald, Mr. Automatic with the 1, making your score 35-7 Decatur.
So 1st and 10 Rams from their own 25. Trailing Decatur by 28. Gadd in a shotgun. 1 receiver wide to each side. Handoff, straightaway give to Ramirez. And it's a nice run out to the 35. That's going to be good for a Ram 1st down.
Gabe Brazil had contact right after the line of scrimmage, but Ramirez just carried him. And it took Hatchell to help bring him down.
I'm going to step back and turn that light off. You mind?
No.
Okay. You got this played in.
Wait, there's a play? No, just kidding. Rams come to the line of scrimmage. Under center, 2-back set. There's your snap. It's up the middle and goes nowhere.
Gain of 2.
It was Garcia on the carry.
The Rams are going to have to do more than hand the ball off and toss right, toss left.
I mean, there's a whole other quarter of football to play.
I'm like, y'all see number 2 that y'all have?
He's really tall. He's really fast.
The one big play you've had was to number 2. So 2nd down, 8. Snap is back to Gadd. He's going to keep it himself around the left side. Nothing going there, and he's just maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
He kind of bobbled the snap. It was a little high and a little fast coming back, and I don't know if it was supposed to be that was a design play to him, but when he bobbled that ball, he just decided to keep it.
3rd down and 8. We're running now under 1 minute to go in your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter. Rams break the huddle. Gadd straightaway give to Ramirez. Met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Let's see who that was.
I'm waiting for him to get up.
Vendozer. What? No.
That was Trammell.
Trammell.
They got to get all the way over here to the numbers before we can actually see what their number is.
Trammell just flew through that deep offensive line, got a hold of his ankle, and just would not let go.
So 4th and 10, and the Rams will punt it away. And Feltz and Gilbreth back deep at the Decatur 30. As the clock runs under 5 seconds, they do get the punt away. It takes a big Ram bounce all the way down inside the 10, and Gilbreth will field it at the 6. Brings it out across the 15, and needs to be upended at the 19. But Antoine did a good job to get Decatur. They would have had the ball inside their own 5, but that will be the end of your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter.
Sorry, I was going to say, I think that the ball actually hit the one dry spot on the field the way it bounced.
Yeah, it did. We'll go to your final frame and be back right after this.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Hawkins Funeral Home is Wise County's only locally owned funeral home and has been serving Wise County and the surrounding area since 1906. The staff at Hawkins Funeral Home is available to you 24/7, 365. Call Hawkins Funeral Home at 940-627-5959 or visit one of their 3 locations in Decatur, Bridgeport, or Boyd. Hawkins Funeral Home, proud supporter of Wise County youth and education and sports. The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Quick pitch, Palmer around the near side, and he's got some room out across the 35, and they will mark him out all the way out at the 43. Christia Heston first down as we start our Wise Choice Meets 4th quarter. Decatur with a 35-7 to lead, and the football. Straightaway give to Palmer. It's about a yard and then pushed back. They'll give him 2 all the way out to the 45, and that'll be 2nd and 8.
Case and Jenkins there on the stop.
See, I've got the secret to the worst app ever created. You have to exit out of it and then reopen it for it to refresh for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Quick pitch, Palmer to the near side. He's across the Renshaw drug 50. He's got a Krisha Heston first down, and they'll mark him at the Ram 46 as the clock continues to run.
Jaden Fisher, number 8, tried his best to one-hand Palmer, and when Nate's in stride, you just can't do that.
That's not going to cut it. Eagles line up on 1st and 10. Hand off Palmer. Gets to the line of scrimmage, and then he's blown up for no gain. They'll spot him again at the 44. It doesn't matter now. They got an injury here to Trent. Oh, that's Trent Yowell. I did. One for each of you.
Whoa.
Yeah. I have brought the hospitality to the booth tonight, boys.
Yes, sir, you have.
Brought the snacks, the hot dogs, and did we call a timeout?
Injury timeout, and there's about to be another injury timeout if I keep hearing about these snacks and hot dogs that haven't made their way to the Texas Custom Trailers sideline.
Oh, man. So 2nd and 10, Eagles. Waiting on the Rams to come. That was Yowell, who's up under his own power and walking off. But that is the really good-looking sophomore for the Rams. I hope he is okay.
Yeah, he was favoring his right ankle, but was able to get off the field under his own power.
2-back set on 2nd and 10. Straightaway give to Graham. He was met right at the line of scrimmage, dropped for a short gain, and that was Maltavo. No, I didn't say that right. Montalvo, is that what I said?
Yeah, you said Montalvo.
Okay. 2-back set. 3rd and 8. Ross looks to throw it. Complete to Palmer here on the near side, and he is popped by Maltavo again. Nate able to hang on to it for a Krisha Heston first down, but after that play, I think I'm going to give Nate the rest of the night off.
Nate's like, he's coming out, Graham's going in.
I was wondering, I was about to say a couple plays ago, it might be time for his night to be over.
Yes.
He got hit right in the chin, and Cam looking at him pretty close, but they give it to Graham. Graham works his way all the way down to the Ram 35. Nice gain of 9. Sam, if you can kind of keep your eye on number 7 and see if it looks like there's anything serious and give us a report, that would be awesome. 2nd and 1. Straightaway give Graham. He's got the Krisha Heston first down to the Ram 21-yard line. I see Nate down here by the trainer's table, but the only folks examining him are other players, so that must be a good sign.
Yeah. Chicks dig scars, dude.
Yeah. 1st and 10 Eagles, just outside the red zone. Jamari Fletcher looks like he's buckling his chin strap. Looks like we have a Trinity Realty timeout with 8:39 to go in the ball game. Decatur leads 35-7. We'll be back.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. 1st and 10 Decatur from the Ram 21. Ross is going to throw it. It's complete this time to Graham, and it's a touchdown. Abram finally able to hang on to one of those real routes, and it's a 21-yard touchdown pass. Do we have a penalty? Are you kidding me?
Seriously? Yep, it's coming back.
Gentlemen, I checked with Nate and I checked with the trainer. Consensus is I'm good.
Yeah, good.
Awesome.
But if you would have asked number 20, he would have said, I'm good.
Little update on your battling Billies. It is still 28-0.
But you can't just say it like that.
The battling Billies.
What's the high school?
That would be the Fredericksburg Battling Billies.
Battling Billies?
Against the San Antonio Kennedy Rockets.
First down and 15 Decatur.
There's a little Charlie Tibble's
straightaway give to Graham. He's through the line of scrimmage, and that.
Another
Guess what? I think it's a face mask, actually. I think they grabbed Graham's face mask when they were tackling him, number 34.
That is the preliminary sign. They are signing face masks.
On this play, he was Uriel No Bueno.
No bueno for bueno.
Yeah.
The line judge, Lurch, over here was like, it's against him.
I can tell you this, the line judge on this side is glad that we're moving past our coach's box over here.
He's tired of getting his ears full.
I think they're chock full.
Well, Palmer, is that no, that's Fletcher. Motions out of the backfield. And they'll throw it to Felts in the flats, and Felts is going to make his way into the end zone for another Decatur touchdown. An 11-yard pass and catch from Ross to Landon Felts. And Decatur pouring it on now, 41-7, pending the Decatur Tire extra point. Mike Haynes, he texted me and said somebody needs to sponsor the holding calls. And I'm trying to think of who a good sponsor would be to sponsor the holding calls. Okay. I have to think about that.
I had a joke, but I've matured. So
I know. I've got one, too. I can't say it either. The Decatur Tire extra point is good, and it is 42-7 Decatur. 8:13 to go, and your Wise Choice meets fourth quarter. We'll be back after this.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm...
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation as McDonald boots away your Parker Properties kickoff, and it's into the south end zone for a touchback. Tony?
Pat, your Teresa Mater State Farm scoring summary goes as thus. Nate, pow! Graham, Felts, McDonald, 42-7.
I don't know. That's how it's supposed to go. But
that's why this is an award-winning broadcast, gentlemen.
We did get Teresa Mater's name in there. That's the most important part. No flag on that.
No flags on that one.
1st and 10 Rams.
Sam, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm opening the hot dog.
Straightaway give by the Rams out across the 25 to the 27. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I'm withering away on the Texas Custom Trailer sideline.
It's a little chilly down there. When I went outside at halftime, I was like, man, a little breeze out of the north.
Yeah, I'm not complaining after the summertime.
No,
that I
I'm
endured
with you.
for sure.
I'm with you. I hear it is supposed to get pretty bad, though, down into the low 30s on Sunday.
Monday, the high is going to be 48.
That's going to feel like 10.
Oh, I will be playing a cornhole tournament at the Mule Barn in Justin, Texas that day.
Is that inside?
Indoors.
Good. Toss right to Garcia, and he's met in the backfield and dropped. And that's going to be Lane Heston. A nice play. Don't forget, Eagle fans, Monday night, your Lady Eagle volleyball game against Gainesville. It's in Denton Ryan at 7 o'clock. We'll have all the action on LoneStarSportsRadio.com. That'll be audio only, but Rob Matthews will be on the call, and he'll also be on the call on NFHS if you'd like to pay for that live stream. Big season so far for the Lady Eagles, and a lot of expectations as they head into the playoffs. 2nd down, 7. Gadd under center, and we've got flags. It'll be a false start against Mineral Wells. So what you're saying, Tony, is, I mean, this game's obviously going to go to Decatur with 6:36 left.
Correct.
But
if
they've got to win next week.
They have to win next week. And I was reading an article from the Mineral Wells newspaper about how the coach was saying that they've got to win one of the next two or both, trying to be positive. And if they don't win it all, obviously they're out. But if they win just one game, they get the nod, and they'll be 4th seed, but they'll go into the playoffs.
And it'll be Burke Burnett at home for the Rams.
Guys, if you had to rate the pace of this game compared to the pace of the Alvarado Indian game, as far as penalties, man, these are pretty equal, aren't they? You remember Alvarado?
Yeah, I think I would say Alvarado had a few more.
Well, and Alvarado also had a lot of the personal fouls and stuff like that. This is hold, offsides. You know,
but it's creeping up on it. We still got 6 minutes and 36 seconds left. They could overtake them.
I mean, rather than acting the fool and creating a personal foul, these have been mental errors, and then
a lot of pre-snaps.
Yeah,
a whole lot of pre-snaps and a lot of holding. 3rd down, 7 Rams from their own 28. Gadd under center, wishbone formation, play fake, rolls to his right. Throws right, complete for the 1st down. That was the number 40, the tight end, Trayvon Perkins. Like the Vendozer on the tackle. He pushed him out of bounds on the far sideline. Clock runs with 6:24 left in the game. Again, Decatur with a big lead at 42-7 on your James Wood scoreboard.
Boys, I have the honor tomorrow of supporting the Paralyzed Veterans of America at a fishing tournament, and our whole job is to literally just pick them up and put them in the boats.
Really?
Yes, and I've been told that it doesn't matter if it's rain or not, those guys are going fishing.
On 1st down, handoff by the Rams. Running backs works his way out to the 40-yard line. Checking on that Dumas game. It's still tied at 35 between Canyon and Dumas as they start the 4th quarter. Canyon Randall 17-14 over Hereford. Anything could happen out there, I think, in that District 3, and Decatur will play the 4th place finisher, so we probably won't know until next weekend's ball games are concluded. But we do know this. We will travel.
We will. Guaranteed.
2nd down, 7. Handoff. Garcia across the 40. Out to the 42, maybe the 43. Short gain. It'll be 3rd down and about 5 for the Rams.
With still 5 minutes left in the 3rd, Springtown is up 49-7 over Burke.
Digging for my Decatur roster.
Stephenville 17, Alvarado 7 at half.
Thought I saw Reese Remington come into the ball game, linebacker. Try to get some of these substitutions for the Eagles as we go under 5 minutes left in the game. Rams break the huddle on 3rd and 5. Wishbone formation. Toss. Running back up the middle as across the 45. He's close to the line to gain. He may have it.
That was Nathan McCrory on that stop.
Ramirez on the carry. And they'll mark him a yard shy. It'll be 4th and 1. Bowden Portales into the game. Tally comes off. Rams taking plenty of time as the clock continues to run, under 4 minutes to go.
8 seconds left on the play clock.
Under center is Gadd. He surges forward with the tush push, and he's got the Ram first down. I guess that was the Mineral Wells version of the tush push.
That would be the Ram headbutt.
Could be.
I see what you did there.
You like that?
I like that.
I knew you would, buddy.
I didn't want to.
Whatever you want to coin the play, it is a first down Rams. And the clock continues to run with 3:30. Fellas, we need to start thinking about who that player of the game is. I've got my opinion, but we'll talk about it at the break.
Speaking of breaks,
it's a Trinity Realty timeout, and it's a good time to have that discussion. We'll be back right after this.
The lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. And after a off-the-air discussion, it was a unanimous decision by the three of us here in the broadcast booth on the player of the game. Tony, would you like to
I would be honored. The shop player of the game is going to go to Mr. Abram Graham.
Yep.
3 TDs, finally unpacked that across the middle. We got another flag. Pass, and just watching that kid run is an absolute joy.
It is. Great game, Abe, and congratulations on being named the shop player of the game by Decatur Sports Network, and have us another flag.
It's a hold against the Rams. At least it wasn't a hold on us.
Tanner Meyer into the ball game, laying on that Decatur defensive line where they got 4 guys down on the front now. After that penalty, it's going to be first down 20, 3:15 left. The clock begins to run, and your Wise Choice meets fourth quarter. Mineral Wells content to let plenty of time run off. Only 5 seconds left on the play clock as Gadd goes under center. And he'll toss it to Garcia, coming around the corner on the far side. He's out to the 45, makes his way back to the original line of scrimmage, and maybe a half yard more. It'll be second down and 9.
Big number 59, Tanner Meyer, is in there. I thought he was going to corral 3 or 4 Rams at once.
Jake Dunn, senior DB, in for Decatur. I believe also, can you get a number of that far safety over there?
Let's see. 26.
Gage Terrell in at safety. Second and 10. Toss right to Garcia. He's across midfield, but met at the 49 and pushed out of bounds.
Flag.
And of course there is.
That's going to be unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. Gonna throw a flag on the striped shirts. 2:06 remaining in the ball game, and I think it's going to be on Decatur. Can you give me a number of the corner on the far side?
That is Tyler. What's Tyler's last name? 20.
20's Keaton Good.
20. I'm working through my number
15,
over there.
16, 20.
16 is Sam Doan.
Okay, Sam Doan's in.
Cavazos is still here on the near side.
So Sam Doan is the far corner.
Okay. On first and 10.
No, he's actually defensive end.
Gadd under center. Toss left. It's Ramirez. He gets around the corner. He's inside the 30. Pushed out of bounds around the Decatur 22.
Minute 38 left on the James Wood scoreboard.
Jace Watson is in, playing outside linebacker. Clock stopped as the running back went out of bounds there at the Decatur 22, so still just 1 minute 38 seconds left in this one. And Decatur with a big lead, 42-7 on your James Wood scoreboard. Gadd under center. Toss left again to Ramirez. He's inside the 20, but a nice tackle made there. Who was that?
21.
Nope.
And 15.
That's Jace Watson. Jace Watson and Tyler Hale. Hale was that's who Sam was trying to think of.
Okay.
It was a hail of a tackle. And I've been waiting all night for Owen Gadd to do something, and I could just say, "Oh my Gadd," but he hasn't done it.
He hasn't.
He's not giving me the opportunity.
Gadd, would you do something?
Oh my!
Good Gadd.
Yeah. Second down, 7. Gadd under center. Toss again to Ramirez inside the 20. There's a flag. How fitting as he works his way inside the 5, but it's going to be a holding penalty against the Rams, I think.
Oh, good Gadd. Yep.
Holding against the Rams.
It is. What was the line?
35? I'll double check. 34.
Isn't that amazing? Wow.
You'd think they actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
32.
So that'll push the Rams all the way back to the Decatur 32-yard line with 40 seconds left to go in the game. Coming up on the Zimmer-Kubota postgame show, we'll have Charlie and Buddy going over stats. We'll have a postgame interview with Coach Huff, talk about the week off and what's to come. So plenty to come on your Zimmer-Kubota postgame show after the end of the game. Second down, 20. Toss right to Garcia. Inside the 30, down to the 26. And pushed back by that Decatur defense.
That was Reese Remington, number 41, on that stop. Well, the first one, then 4 or 5 other Eagles joined in. Looks like that's it, boys.
That is going to do it. Your final score going to be 42-7 Decatur. They finish district undefeated, and they will have their week off next week, but go into the playoff on a 5-game win streak. We'll be back with your Zimmer-Kubota postgame show after this.
Hey everybody, Casey Caraway with the Caraway team. We're on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Chase Chapman's the best in the business. Let's go check him out. Where is he? This truck. Chase! What are you doing?
Hey!
Are you sleeping?
No!
You look like you were sleeping in there.
No, I come to check on the guys over here, man.
No, you were sleeping. I'm so tired of this, dude. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to make these commercials. It's hard every time. I'm done. I don't think I can do another one.
For all your seamless gutter needs, give us a call at Wise Gutter Solutions, area code 940-389-7880 for a free estimate. We service Wise and all surrounding counties. We offer new install, repair, leak protection, and cleaning services. We have over 32 different colors for you to choose from also. You can log on to our Facebook page and follow us at Wise Gutter Solutions or our website, wiseguttersolutions.com. We appreciate the opportunity to earn your business and we look forward to speaking with you. Make the wise choice, Wise Gutter Solutions. Go Eagles!
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to the Zimmer Kubota postgame show as Decatur defeats the Mineral Wells Rams 42-7 here at Eagle Stadium. We got Sam down on the field trying to corral Coach Huff, and he does. Let's go straight down for his interview.
Coach, congratulations on the district championship. I just wanted to ask you real quick, what are our thoughts at the conclusion of the season, kind of going into our well-earned break that we get?
Well, I think that's exactly what it is right now. I think the kids need time right now. We need to heal up. It's been a good long season, and now you kind of go to your second season. So I think it's important right now we give them a little mental rest, a little physical rest, and get a little conditioning in next week. But proud of the kids tonight. We overcame a lot of penalties tonight and a lot of situations to continue to be able to move the ball. So I'm proud of them.
And health-wise, Coach, going into the playoffs, how are we looking health-wise?
Well, I think I don't know about tonight. I think we're coming out of this one okay, and then I think we're going to be able to get Luke White back with another week, and then a week to prepare. So I think we'll get him back for that first round game.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sam. Let's take a quick break, Charlie, and I'll give my headset to Buddy. You guys can go over the stats and do a little recap, and then Tony and I'll jump back on here and close it out.
Wise County has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, and life insurance since 1963. We have 2 locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding areas. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, we're proud to protect all fellow Texans in all Texan ways of life. Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Hanlon, and Monty Houston are located in the Decatur office across from James Wood Motors. Lisa Bryant and Todd Vineyard are located in the heart of Bridgeport on Halsell Street. Give us a call or stop by and speak to one of our 6 local agents. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Hawkins Funeral Home.
Welcome to the Zimmer Kubota halftime show. Charlie Tibbles here with the awesome adjectives that I can think of, Buddy Kirkland.
Thank you, Charlie.
And
What a second half, just like we thought it would be. 26 first down for the Eagles for the full game. We had 41 rushes for 265 yards.
265.
13 receptions for 134. As far as our completions, we're 13 for 25, which is better than what we had at the halftime. Remember, let's see, 8 of 15 on third down conversions, 9 penalties for 49 yards.
9 penalties.
How that gets so small is these holding calls are spot fouls, so they call it from the point of the foul.
Right. So it may net a negative 3 yards.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. So I was thinking about the same thing. I'm thinking, wait a minute. But then I started looking back, and that's what it is. So
they were holding downfield, so it may not have been your line holding at the line. It may have been a receiver down holding or something like that.
Well, and that's one of those penalties we got to work on. We need to work on it for a long time.
That's one of the things the coach mentioned when in his post-game interview was that we overcame a lot of penalties. So I'm sure that's something they'll take a look at and
I'm sure
and work on.
When you get into the playoff situations like we're going to be going into, you can't spot them any points at all by penalties or anything like that because you can't come back from sometimes an unsurmountable odd. We had 36 tackles on defense. Let's look at some of our leaders for tonight. Our leading rusher, of course, Nate, 32 rushes. Guess how many did?
32 rushes, 150 yards.
190.
190?
190. Abram, 60 yards on 8 rushes, and then Jed only had the first half rush. As far as passing is concerned, like I said, 13 to 25. Receiving, Antoine is your number 1 receiver, 3 catches for 43 yards. Carter Riggins had a really good game tonight. Two catches for 29 yards with the 2 big catches down here in the end zone.
Right.
Let's see. As far as defense is concerned, our leading tackler for the game was, of course, the Vendozer, number 32, Wyatt Vinzant. 7 tackles tonight by himself. Plus, he had a sack in the first half. Cade Brazil came up next with about 4. Actually, Lane had a respectable second half. He had 3 tackles. So, like I said, he was getting double teamed a lot. But hey,
listen, I'd double team him if I was the offensive coordinator.
Well, when you're the defensive standout, you're going to expect those double teams, and you got to fight through them.
Yep.
So,
Well, hey,
all in all, great game.
I don't know if you heard us talking about it or not, but the unanimous player of the game, the shot player of the game, is Abram Graham.
Abram Graham, great
with
call.
His 3 touchdowns, 60 yards on the ground.
You know, those touchdowns came, like we talked about before. When Nate gets the ball, he's a juker jiver. He can spin around, make spin, get his yards. When Graham gets the ball, he's got his sights set on one hole in the line, and that's where he's going. And it doesn't matter who's there; they're not going to stop him.
Right.
So
and he just ran over somebody on that first touchdown.
He did.
He was great.
He's a great straight-ahead runner. I really like that aspect that he brings to the game for us is that straight-ahead running. Antoine had a great game. I really think so, defensively as well as offensively.
Yep. I thought overall good performance by the Eagles. I'm looking forward to a week off.
Yeah, there you go. Me too. That's
great. And then we're going to hit it hard. Probably going to be somewhere in Childress, around Childress area.
Probably so, yeah.
Since we're going to be playing, either Dumas or whoever finishes 4th in that district.
Yeah,
so it's probably going to be Dumas, but
it could be.
So we'll see where that's going to be. We'll be traveling in 2 weeks, but
we got to travel Thursday night for a game that we picked up at the end of the season for our junior varsity.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be playing Van Alstyne.
Van Alstyne?
In Van Alstyne. So, yeah.
So if you're not doing anything Thursday night, head to
out.
Van Alstyne, watch Decatur JV play. And freshmen are playing or just JV?
I think it's just a JV.
Just JV?
I haven't heard anything about the freshmen as of yet. But
Okay.
I know I'll be there, so come on out. Say
And why
hi.
will you be there?
Why will there? My grandson plays on the JV.
Jacob plays on JV.
This will be his last JV game, too, by the way. He'll move up to varsity after this. So.
All right. Well, let's we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with Tony and Pat to wrap things up and push pause on this until 2 weeks. But, buddy, thank you so much.
One quick thing, Charlie. I just want to say I appreciate you guys, right? I have so much fun doing this. You have no idea. All right? So, really, thanks for the ability.
No problem. Glad to have you. Thanks for helping us out with stats.
Anytime.
All right. We'll be right back. Stick with us.
Is Wise County's only locally owned funeral home and has been serving Wise County and the surrounding area since 1906. The staff at Hawkins Funeral Home is available to you 24/7, 365. Call Hawkins Funeral Home at 940-627-5959 or visit one of their 3 locations in Decatur, Bridgeport, or Boyd. Hawkins Funeral Home, proud supporter of Wise County youth and education and sports. The law firm of Kernot & Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot & Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
Welcome back to the Zimmer Kubota post-game show as Decatur rounds out the regular season in 2023 with a convincing win over Mineral Wells, 42-7. They extend their win streak to 5. They go undefeated in district. And Tony,
Pat,
they have earned a well-deserved bye week next week before the playoffs start the following week. And speaking of, we have been paying attention to because Decatur, as the winner of District 4, will play the 4th place finisher in District 3, which consists of the Canyon teams, Hereford, and Dumas. Going into this week, everybody thought it might be Dumas, but they're in a tight one with the first place team in that district, Canyon.
It is 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter and tied 42-42.
So it's going to take a while before we know who we're going to play. We do know that we're headed west and or northwest to play. I would imagine either Hereford or Dumas. But
and Hereford is losing to Canyon Randall right now with 3 minutes left in the game.
Well, it may end up being Hereford. Last time we played Hereford was out at Jones Stadium in Lubbock. Very, 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 very cold game that was supposed to be played on Friday, but ended up being played on a Thursday night because of the weather that was coming in. But, yeah, a great finish to the end of the season by Decatur, and looking forward to, you know, they've still got some areas they need to improve on, but they've got a couple of weeks to do that, a couple of weeks to get healed up, and it should I expect a deep playoff run from this team like we've had over the last several years around here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is, you know, Nate and Antoine have been, you know, really the heart and the soul of this team since they've been here in terms of their ability and leadership and what they do out on the field. This is their senior year. They want to go out strong, and like you said, we always go north and west. We know what we're facing. The job is to get deep, to get to that point where we're facing teams that we don't know, you know, what it's going to be like that following week. And with these teams, we've seen it in the past. We know what we're looking for. We know what we need to do. And I think tonight, all the penalties and stuff, I think it was a combination of, like you said earlier, you know, a potential trap game. Looking forward in 2 weeks at what's going to happen, the conditions of the field, and just them wanting to get to that next level and that next step.
Yeah, and while the Eagle football team has the week off this coming week, do not forget, Eagle fans, that your Lady Eagles start volleyball playoffs Monday at Denton Ryan against Gainesville. We'll have that on LoneStarSportsRadio.com, audio only at 7 o'clock. And it's also on NFHS. You can pay-per-view the live stream there if you like, but Rob Matthews will be doing the call on both of those. And we expect the Lady Eagles to be victorious in that. And I think they'll play again probably Thursday or Friday. So,
quick update, Pat.
Uh-oh.
Dumas Canyon, final, 45-42 Dumas.
No kidding.
They kicked a field goal in the last 10 seconds of the game.
Don't we know about that?
Yes, we do.
Well, let's not talk about it.
No. And Hereford and Canyon Randall are tied 20-20 with 53 seconds left in the game.
Wow.
So those two games must have just been, like you said, slugfests.
Well, maybe we'll have some updates on that during the volleyball game by Rob. But in any event, it has been a fun night. It's been a fun regular season, guys. I really appreciate working with you. Tonight was special. Tonight was fun. It was a great senior night. And we look forward to our next broadcast. We don't know where. We don't know against whom. But we know it'll be in 2 weeks. So on behalf of myself, Pat Wadlington, and everybody at Decatur Sports Network, Eagle Fight
never dies.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.